Podcast 2, Electric Boogaloo. Welcome to the second podcast.
All right, awesome.
Where we take, I'm the host, and I don't know how to start it. I take the best part of Let's Play, which is the gameplay, of course, and I just bring it out back and I put it out of its misery so we can talk.
Cool.
This month,
fantastic.
Classic. This month, I have two special guests. I have AlphaM.
What's up, guys?
You probably know from Raging on Cuphead. He is not good
And Resident
at
Evil.
it. And Resident Evil 2.
And
That's a good one.
And he has a big forehead.
And he has a big old forehead.
Good. Back at you, buddy.
Yeah. And I got Billy.
Yep. How's it going, everybody?
How y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing great.
Cool.
It's really hot in here. I'm gonna be
It is
honest.
super hot in here,
Yeah,
isn't it? Which is crazy because
I
it's
didn't wear
super
no
cold
deodorant
outside.
either, so it's not gonna be good. But
It's a good thing you got your own chair.
I'm serious. Yeah.
You all the way in the corner by yourself,
You get
buddy.
the corner.
I was like, "Ooh, there's some steam heat going on here." So, I do appreciate you guys having me. This.
Of course, no problem.
No problem.
Dude. It's gonna
Billy
be fun.
is part of Billkeyz, his own channel.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do Billkeyz, and we have Team Billkeyz. We got a good bit of stuff there. If y'all want to combine,
Go check them out
for sure.
Go subscribe, Bill.
If anything,
Keys.
you'll probably be coming from his channel to this one because we ain't got crap. But
Yeah, it's fine. We'll make sure we get the word out. It's all about video games in general, and that's what we're here to talk about.
that's what it's about. It's about them video games.
Vidget games.
And today we're talking about all the cool ones coming out in 2018. But before we start that, what y'all been playing?
Go ahead, Miles.
Go ahead, Billy.
No, you good?
No, you good.
Okay, I will. I actually have a good bit of games I've been playing. I played Mass Effect Andromeda, which is not new, but I have GameFly, so I get a good bit of games that way.
Yeah.
And I rent from the library because they're free. So
Oh,
I played
cool.
the new Micro Machines game that just came out. I played that, and I played the Telltale game with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, was it good?
Nice.
So it is good so far. I am truthfully not a big press up in that. I don't.
Yep.
You got to get in the right. To me, you got to get in the right mindset to play that. I'm more of a let's go get something done. It's more of a movie interaction type of game. Of course, y'all know that because y'all played the what's it called? The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
I played the
a little
Batman
bit.
one.
I really want to play The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah,
Which one?
The Wolf Among Us.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shark likes that one.
It's a
lot.
good game.
Yeah.
It is a good game. And what else have I been playing? Really, I play Call of Duty, but I mean, that's kind of a basic thing there. And I do have Sniper Elite V4, but I haven't played it yet.
Cool.
So, go ahead, Miles.
Let's see. I just beat Shadow of War.
Ooh, how was it?
like
I didn't start it yet.
It was good.
Did you buy some microtransactions?
No.
Ooh.
No. Every chest I bought was earned with in-game credit.
Good.
It was good. What I didn't like about it is you level capped at 60.
Okay.
And everything else got stronger
Huh.
except you.
Did your gear level up?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So pretty much, let me see, what was it? Towards the end, because you beat the quote unquote the main story, and then they have
They have an expansion, don't they?
but you
Yeah,
play
there's a
something
season pass with a
called
bunch of stuff coming out.
you play something called the Shadow War after the main story.
Okay.
And you finish out Celebrimbor, the Phantom from the Ring.
Yeah.
You finish out him, and then like in the main quest, and then the quest after the main story is you finishing out Talion's story.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Which was good. The sieges and all that take place. Really, what I didn't like about it towards the end, it was all pure luck at some point. Like it was just that hard. Like it was ridiculous. Beat that. I started the Batman Telltale, but like Billy, I get too. Like if I'm playing a
take it in
game,
strides.
You got to take it a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
when I'm playing a game, I want to actually go do something, not just listen to dialogue, choose my opinion, and then go from there. I started Ni no Kuni 1 again,
Yeah, me too.
grinding, and PS3. Like that game.
Is that the samurai one that's hard?
No.
Okay, different. Okay.
And I started Metal Gear Solid 5 last night.
Nice.
That's your first Metal Gear game, huh?
It is.
Whew.
It is. And then probably when I get home, I'm gonna and The Last Guardian.
Oh,
Oh, I started playing that one last night.
good. That's the one with the big dog that flies like from the
Yeah.
story
Yeah.
or whatever.
But then also like that one, I gotta take that one in doses too.
Really?
I can't.
It takes a
go-
while to wait for Trico to do stuff.
Yeah.
Well-
it does.
Well, like Mass Effect, it was talk. They were just talking. I'm like, I just want to kill something. to
Yep.
be honest.
And then what else? Call of Duty with
Of
Bill.
course, yeah.
Mhm.
No, we got a good little team of 4 of us that play.
Yeah, I would say 4 or 5.
That's the newest
5.
one, the World War II.
World War II.
yeah.
It's my first time prestiging ever.
What?
Yeah.
So
I bring along the team. We get it done.
Yeah.
There's something else I was playing. Oh, Dead Rising 4. Frank's big
Oh,
package.
yeah.
You got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that. Beat this original story, and I'm going through the Capcom story, which is you don't have weapons. Your weapons are costumes of different Capcom heroes.
Characters like Mega Man and
Nice.
stuff.
Mega Man,
That's
awesome. Love it.
Dante from Devil May Cry,
And the sweet hair.
Resident Evil characters, Ryu from Street Fighter.
Nice.
Pretty fun.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's what I've been playing.
I truthfully was trying to think of the free game we got for PlayStation Plus this month.
Nothing good.
No, it was something that
The one
was
good? I don't know what it was.
I don't remember. I had 2 games. One was like a dungeon crawler. That wasn't.
Let's
It
see.
wasn't the big game that came out, but there was a dungeon crawler, and there was another game. It's like a brawler.
Brawlhalla. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
that.
Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla. Yeah,
That was-
yeah,
It's fun until you have to buy new characters.
Yeah, correct. Of course.
well,
so-
is
But
it
I'm
every
trying
game?
Oh, Deus Ex was the game that came out.
Deus
Ooh,
Ex.
that's cool.
Yeah. So for it to be, it's the remaster with all the DLC supposedly. So,
Oh, I have to go and pick that up. I haven't had internet in my. I recently moved, so
oh
I've
It's
been
like a
waiting on
50
internet.
It's like a 50 gig download.
It's so stupid. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's big.
I get them and then I don't download them until I'm ready to play them.
yeah. The cool thing is you can go online and put them to like set up, and
Yep.
then you can just download them later.
That's right.
I didn't know you could do that. If I knew that, I would have done it.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
I had internet.
I just go and quick get my stuff and then go.
Kind of like I didn't get the Resident Evil because of that.
Right.
But I got because what happened is I didn't know you could buy external hard drive.
Mhm.
They just started that this year. So
Oh, and also on our channel, been playing through Cuphead,
Oh, so good.
Rhyme, and Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah, Rhyme. I have that one. I haven't started playing
Rhyme
it
is
yet.
the guys that do this.
No, that's Humans Fall Flat.
Oh, okay. What's
Rhyme is
It's a little puzzle game.
It's a little puzzle game with Foxy. It's a nice Legend of Zelda
Foxy
spin-off
Shazam.
without
Oh, that's
being
cool.
Legend
Okay.
of Zelda.
Yeah, it's cool. I really want to play it. I played it at PAX South last year.
So awesome.
I am still playing The Witcher 3. I don't think I'm ever going to stop playing that game because
Yeah,
there's
it's
just
awesome.
so much to do,
Yeah,
and it's so good. I'm playing that. Assassin's Creed Origins I got for Christmas, which is really, really good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a
Is
good
it
one.
End up being good.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I was excited too because the last few have not been good. I started Wolfenstein 2. I also got for Christmas.
Oh, is that? I like when he was in the
It's
wheelchair.
hardcore. It's
Yeah.
so good though.
That's cool.
Yeah. I started Last Guardian last night. I beat Super Mario RPG on my Super Nintendo Classic.
Look at you. Good
Oh,
name
yeah,
drop. Good job.
yeah.
That's a good name
And
drop.
then I
right there.
started Final Fantasy 3 on my Super Nintendo Classic because I love Kefka.
That's one I missed out on. I know it's a good game, but I had a Sega. I didn't have a Super
Right.
Nintendo growing up. Now, I know.
I didn't get
RPG.
into those games till later, so I'm
Yeah.
going back and playing them now.
Good.
I'm playing something else, I think. That might be it. Shadow of Mordor, just so I can play Shadow of War because I got that one for Christmas too.
Yeah. Well, that was free download.
Yeah, I got it whenever it was like $3 for the
Good.
Game of the Year edition.
Oh, you're right. I did too.
Yep.
There actually is a big thing for me. I had a friend that gave me a Sega Saturn. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna hook it up this weekend.
What?
Really?
But, it was Peter.
Lucky.
It was Peter.
Peter, really?
Yeah, he gave me a Sega Saturn.
awesome.
So I got like Daytona USA, which I'm excited to play that. There's 2 other games, and there's a guy from work, Corey, the oil change guy. He
Yeah.
gave me a game called Bug to just to play it while I have the Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
And so that's really cool.
Oh,
that's
so Peter
awesome.
gave it to you.
He
Like,
gave me his Sega Saturn with 3 games, and then the guy from
Nice.
work let me borrow one of the games to play. So I'm
Nice.
really excited. I want to take the time to enjoy hooking it up.
Yep.
And so I really haven't had a chance this week to do
Definitely.
it. So.
Oh, and Ni no Kuni. I've been playing through that one too to get ready for
What
the
is
second
it?
one.
What is that?
It is a JRPG. It's kind of like Pokemon if Pokemon was better. That's how I'll describe it.
So they have monsters and stuff?
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
collect them, you level them up, you feed them treats like sugary sundaes and candies and
Okay,
stuff
it's
like
more
that
of
to
an
level
adult
them up.
Pokemon.
Kind of like
I
it,
mean,
yeah.
if you want to call it, yeah. It's
and
just
then
something
like
simple.
in the like when you
They're
go
called
to battle,
familiars.
when you battle a familiar and you familiar battle quote unquote wild familiars,
All right.
instead of just like a point and click and it just kind of does a little action, you actually take control of the familiar and you can run around and you can block and you can fight with it.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's
And
really
you can
cool.
also fight alongside your familiars. You all share the same health bar, so you can heal yourself or heal your familiar. You all heal up at the same time. And different familiars
That's
can do
cool.
different things and all that good stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I'm excited for the second one. So let's talk about the second one
Yeah.
and all the new games coming out
Yeah,
this
for
year,
sure.
because that's the main
Most
subject
definitely.
this
I
year.
agree on that one.
Not in any particular order, just kind of as they go. Different levels of excitement and stuff like that. First one I want to talk about, because it's coming out so soon, is Monster Hunter World, because it looks so freaking good. And I never got into a Monster Hunter before. This is the first one I'd actually dive
I'm in
into.
the same boat in that regard.
I tried getting into it on 3DS, but I couldn't get used to the controls. I thought it was so bad.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Me and Miles, we downloaded the beta.
Yeah.
And they have a lot to fix.
Of course.
No.
Well, like we were saying earlier, all that matchmaking stuff, that's not how the game plays.
Yeah,
at
and
all.
that's
it's much easier
and
in
it's
the
funny
actual
because
game.
that, like I was telling Miles, when it's funny how we're talking about it, and we were like, this has to be simple. There's no way. This is.
It is.
I mean,
it is much simpler
mobile
than what they
games
gave
get
it.
the party system like that, so they should be able to work.
Yeah.
this
So
out,
in other Monster Hunters, the way it works is you all gather at this central hunting hub, and you can invite your friends to the game, and then y'all just walk around this big hub.
Okay.
You prepare for battle.
And then you go.
You fix whatever you want to eat. You pick the quest you want, the hunt you go, and off you go.
Okay. Good. Is it party of
4?
4? Okay.
Yeah. But what's cool about this one is that it's not region locked with the characters, the people you can play with, so you can play with people from wherever in the world.
Yeah, correct. Which is good. But the main thing, you can invite your buddies, and you can invite 2 randoms if you want.
That's
or
right.
Or you can just play with 2 people.
That's
if
right.
want. Okay,
You could
good.
do the entire campaign single player if you want.
Good. I think that's good because
It's gonna be hard.
I didn't. It didn't. But see, it seems like in beta they would have showed you that stuff because
Right.
maybe it's just me, but that's what entices you to play that to be easy.
Right. I think that to start with these betas, they've been adding a little bit more every beta, and this one they actually have the little hub that you can invite your friends and
Yeah, that's
stuff
right.
like
Because
that.
we said they have a new download. I saw the new download.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
I think this one, since it's so radically different from the Monster Hunter. So if you don't know this, you go and get a hunt. You go to this area, but each area you hunt in has little zones, and there's loading times between each little zone. You have to find the monster, and then he runs out the zone, and then you have to go back and look through them in the other zones unless you put a paintball on them. But this one's just open world. All the monsters load at the same time, so you can make them fight each other. So it's just so radically different. I think they just wanted to show the basics of how this one's going to work compared to the
What do you
other
think,
ones.
Miles?
Monster Hunter World, man. Like Wesley said, I tried to play on 3DS. Shark and Cool Kid.
Yeah.
Played
Yeah, they got me to get
way
it too.
more than they should have. I shouldn't say it like that, but I couldn't understand the countless grinding.
I don't know. What
Oh, that's the game.
Like, well, yeah, no, like I understand that, but like it lost me with the because back in 2000 when you had to move and turn with one analog stick, and that's what it was for the 3DS. I'm like, man, this is like 2014.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I heard
what?
it's no, sorry. I heard it's a lot better if you have one of those new 3DSs that have that little control stick.
Exactly,
But I
but-
don't have that.
Well, I had the
So it was
3DS
not as good.
XL, and I wasn't gonna shell out to import it from Japan to come.
I had the Link Between Worlds 3DS. I'm not paying for another 3DS. I like
Unless
the one
you're
I
Shark,
have.
who buys
Yeah,
4
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to get the Majora's Mask one because that's my favorite game, but I wasn't too much.
Other than that, man, I enjoyed it. I mean, it was fun. Just, I don't know. I'm more of
It wasn't for me. It wasn't a must buy. Go out there, get it right now kind of game.
yeah.
Not to say it's not going to be good, and I want games like that to be good because I
Yes,
don't want it
me
to
too.
always be the same games. But I will get it on GameFly and I will play it. So
I think
Yeah.
that now that it's on PS4 and Xbox One, it'll
Yeah.
be much more popular and much more mainstream of
Correct.
a series.
well, it's advertised everywhere. I mean,
Yep.
we're really gonna see because another game comes out on the same day, and we'll see who wins and who doesn't. really.
Yeah.
So that's
Actually,
what's up.
so the game you're talking about, which is Final Fantasy, the city,
Well,
I'm guessing.
No.
Well,
Oh, Dragon Ball Fighters. That's
Z,
true.
that's right.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
comes out,
That's
yeah.
true.
Dragon Ball
Which is a
That's
big
true.
deal. Like
It is
even
a big
someone,
deal.
even someone like me,
It's a
that
huge game.
when I saw it, I was like, "This game looks awesome." Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not a Dragon Ball guy at all.
Me
Like,
neither.
I'm not at all. But when I saw it, I was like, "This is something. This
Yeah.
is going to be good." So the real key is to get these games into MLG and things like that. That's really
Dragon
where-
Ball Fighters, no doubt, will be an MLG game.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No doubt.
But
But
they need
it
to-
already is.
Well, when they make it, they need to know that, and that's for anything because that's where the big thing is because that makes the game last forever.
Right.
You know.
So the people who are making Dragon Ball Fighters made a whole series. I don't know if you know it. It's anime fighters called Blaze Blue.
I know Blaze Blue. I bought
It's the same people.
Oh, really?
So they know what they're doing when it comes to fighting games.
I have one of the games on PS3.
Yes.
I just finished playing on one of my. I do like a recent pickup video
Mhm.
where whatever I buy, I put it all together and I play it, and then I talk about each game. And I didn't know that's how you say the name, but I
Blaze
played
Blue.
it. I played it, and then I was like, "Man, this game's good." So I played it again, and then I played it again. I kept playing. They got like a little white blob guy that you fight with.
Yep.
So I don't know their names.
So-
I honestly don't know.
Same people who are making Dragon Ball Fighters. So you know it's going to be a
Oh,
good
good.
fighter right
Okay,
there.
good.
Then the fact that they have the Dragon Ball name to it,
Yeah.
they got the actual creator to create new characters and this new story for it
Oh, they have
a new
never-
story.
never
Android
be-
21.
so never before seen.
just for this game.
Just for the
Characters
game?
and stories.
One
Yeah.
cat, one villain.
But still, though, that's a big
a
deal.
big
for-
deal.
And they're
for
even
that
bringing
universe.
Characters over from Super. Because I mean, what for the last X amount of years, it's been the same characters recycled and
Yes.
recycled.
Yep.
Well, now you have the Destroyer Beerus coming from Dragon Ball Super. Whis. You have.
You're right about that. That has been the same characters over and over. But have we really had a good Dragon Ball series in a long time?
I don't know. I've been watching Super.
I think the answer is no.
Super's
Right?
the, you know, now that they have Super, they actually have
They actually have new characters.
new characters and stuff.
But see, like the Akira Toriyama, or however you say his name,
it was close.
I think when they released Dragon Ball Z Kai, I mean, why retell a story? You've retold the story in countless games and reruns on Adult Swim and Cartoon Network, and why go back and go through what season? They had 9 seasons of Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know enough about Dragon Ball to comment.
9.
Well, I can comment on a different way to look at this. I can play devil's advocate. And what's bad about people who are, and this can go for anything, are fans of any type of series, in reality, and they may say they want change, but when they try to and this can go to any game, it could be Call of Duty, it could be anything. When we do change it and we make something quote different, and try to be new age or not experimental, but I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for. Try something different with the Dragon Ball universe.
Yeah.
I hate using this word, but I'm gonna say it. Fanboys get mad because that's not the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Do you at least understand what I'm saying? Like,
have we seen the latest Star Wars movie?
Yeah, correct. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's me as a gamer, I'm glad that we live in a world that, like, I'm gonna say some games like Horizon Zero Dawn, something new. Yes, it's got a base of other games, but it's something new.
Right.
You know,
it also did incredibly well.
Yeah,
it was a great game.
I want to see something new, like the Resident Evil series. This Resident Evil. Yes, Chris is in the expansion, but we want to see different. Why? If it's the same thing over and over, we'll just go back and do whatever we want to do.
I know you're not a huge fan of them, but I think that's what Nintendo does best.
Yeah,
and it's been hit or miss with them. The Wii and the Wii U didn't sell well, but the Switch is doing great, and it's always something different.
Well, and me and the guy came to work today. Switch is selling well. It's because of the portability, in my opinion.
Of course it is. And it's because it's a $300 price right off the bat.
Yes, correct. You get it's the portability that sells. Because like my son can bring it in the car and he's good.
Definitely.
Boom. He's ready to go. He's content. He don't need a tablet anymore. He has that.
Yep.
You know, even though the thing don't hook to my Wi-Fi in my car, I get kind of mad about that, but I'm not going to discuss that. Let's continue on though. Dragon Ball Z.
I'm not a fighting game guy, so I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it.
I'm going to get it on GameFly. It's a GameFly game for me, and I can't wait to play it. Well, you buying?
Of course you are. You love fighting games. You love Dragon Ball.
I love Dragon Ball Z. Now, granted, I'm not the best at fighting games. I don't claim to be. I'm like every basic person out there. I'm really good at Mortal Kombat fighting style games.
Yeah.
Like Injustice, Shark to this day still won't fight me in Injustice, and a lot of guys we do hang around with won't hang out.
Well, that's how it was
Injustice
with
against me.
Mortal Kombat 2 in the arcade, not console, arcade.
Right. Yeah, and
I would Luke.
I always wanted, and like back in the day, Stu and I would play Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. Like that was our game. We spent hours upon hours upon hours.
Yeah, but you got to
playing.
watch with Stewie. He copies the computer.
He copies the computer. Yeah, that
I don't know
was
what that means.
was so we
Quick story.
Before there was downloading your profile and you just brought the game over to your buddy's house and played.
Oh, he technically net decked like in Magic the Gathering, right? That's what you're trying to get at.
No, when you start, you only got 3 characters when you started. It was either Goku, Piccolo, Krillin, and I think one more. So 4 characters. And I'm like, I was trying to get him to play. I'm like he thought he was Piccolo and he was playing Goku, or vice versa. But I'm like, Stewie, what are you doing? I'm like, look, I'm him. And apparently, he thought that I was just copying what the computer was doing on the controller
to make it look like he was playing the other person to confuse
So he's
Stewie.
like, nah, dude, you just copying the computer.
He got so mad.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a little confused.
Yeah, so
that's kind of funny actually.
So, and really with that, I was really good at Burst Limit. I wasn't good at the Boogaloo at all. When we got to Raging Blast, that was another game. Me and Stu played. Also our buddy Swaggy P.
Hey, Swag Man.
And then I didn't really get into Xenoverse 1 and 2.
That's a lot of awesome names, though. Whatever's going on there, that's
cool stuff, right?
Yeah, it's like,
but what drew me to, and I say this a lot, and this could be a joke later on, but like if an art style is just kind of out there, dude, you got me sold.
Why do you think Cuphead did so well?
Exactly.
They first showed off Cuphead.
This
It was awesome.
I don't like Dragon Ball Z nor do I like fighters, but this game looks amazing.
Oh yeah, the art style's awesome.
I think I either read somewhere or someone told me that each scene's hand drawn. Like the background may be digitally rendered, but the characters are hand drawn.
Yeah.
Each
Just like Blast Blue. That's how Blast Blue was. Every character in that game series is hand drawn.
But that's awesome. Like that's so cool.
Yeah,
like
it's
I can't
fantastic.
wait.
It's
I
freaking
can't wait
great.
to play as Trunks. Like Trunks is one of my favorite characters.
Well, good luck with the trunks, whatever it is.
Yeah. Good. Hold on to your trunks.
That's
on.
it. Super trunks.
And then after Dragon Ball FighterZ Monster Hunter World, that one day, a few days later, we get another fighting game, completely different fighting game, Final Fantasy Dissidia.
Okay.
So is this more like a I'm gonna say Virtual Fighter, but is it more like that?
Actually, it's a 3D arena fighter where it's 3v3.
okay, but
There's different classes of people.
so like Destiny Warriors. No, not Destiny Warriors.
Dynasty.
Soul Calibur.
Kinda, but not really, because it's like you can go wherever, you can walk wherever you want.
it's
You can climb.
3v3?
It's 3v3, or it's in an arena. You just have free
so
reign,
it's kind of
walk
like
around.
PvP in World of Warcraft,
Kinda.
like the arena in World
Kinda,
of Warcraft.
yeah.
Like in that regards of arena.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, what's cool about this one is that you have two different attacks. You have bravery attacks,
Mhm.
and then you have HP attacks. Before you can attack any of their HP, you have to hit them with bravery stuff. And then however much damage you do with bravery, you have to hit them with an HP move to actually take their health out.
That's a lot of seriousness.
It's a lot of like I played it for the first time last night because I'm like I'm gonna let it pass by, or I might rent it or something like that.
And it was
but I
good.
played it last night, and it was super fun. It's intense though. It's crazy.
Yeah, I would assume
It's a Final Fantasy game, and it's just fighting, so it's gonna be ridiculous with the summons and all
Now,
the
is it-
magics and stuff.
Did it have summons like where you summon
Yes.
elementals?
You
and stuff
get
like you do in the game?
so there's the basic summons. No, I'm not updating my computer. Sorry about that. There's the basic summons like you get a random one in the demo. He had Ifrit, and then he had Bahamut. I know I'm butchering those names, but
yeah. It's on.
but you get a random one you could do. They all do different things. Like you have Leviathan and Odin. and all
Now
that good stuff.
is there all a good? Do you know the list of characters we get to pick from, or
It's like 30 something.
okay?
Do I get
All from the
Cloud?
different
better-
games and
yeah, you
stuff.
got-
Do I get
Dude.
Cloud?
I mean, of course,
Oh, yeah,
Cloud's
Cloud.
in it. You
Yeah,
can play
I'm
Cloud
not-
and Sephiroth right now,
Wow.
but you can't touch my boy Kefka.
Well, in my game, his name's Billkeyz, so he's not Cloud in my game. So seriously, they're not. Pam's in there, but I know Pam was gonna die.
Mhm.
I didn't know.
Wow.
Final
Spoiler alert for a game that came
Spoiler.
out in 1997.
Yeah, that's right.
1980,
Exactly.
98.
We're not talking about Final Fantasy. Yeah,
Same
we
thing
are,
with
so,
all
yeah.
the people who didn't see episode 8 in a month and somebody spoiled on Instagram what
Yeah,
happened
yo,
and somebody
no.
got mad.
That would be a whole nother video to talk about.
We're not talking
spoiler
about Star
stuff.
Wars.
No.
No, not even
Or
Star Wars.
spoiling
just
stuff.
spoiler stuff. That makes me stupid.
We
but-
should
just
make a
go down-
podcast.
just go
of
down a list of just spoilers.
Yeah, we're gonna start here. Oh, this happens. This happens. This happens. That would actually be funny. So,
Oh, here's the plot twist.
yeah.
All right, now we're getting on to M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, that's it. And what a winner that guy is. So.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah,
What
I-
was the last movie I,
I
saw
honestly
by him?
hate his movies.
What-
I hate all of his movies.
I
The
love
one-
all kind of corny
the
stuff.
one
though,
with the
but-
grandparents. What was the last?
The Visit. Ugh.
Oh gosh, I almost walked out of that.
I'm not
movie.
talking about M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay.
I'm not.
Let's
Because
move
I'm
on.
going to start getting
What
mad.
about his brother in Night Shyamalan?
No.
Okay.
Let's move on to
Pick another game.
one of my biggest, the one I'm looking forward to most, one of the ones, the Shadow of the Colossus remake, are reworked because they said they just completely took it and rebuilt it from the ground up.
Yeah, it's not remastered. It's more of a redone, I guess.
You're
Or
right.
whatever.
There's
going to
be
Sorry, I hate to use Michael Bay, but reimagining.
reimagining.
No,
yeah,
yeah, that's the
not
word.
even that. It's just they just rebuilt it
There's your
from all of it.
explosion.
It's gonna be awesome. Have you played Shadow of the Colossus, Billy?
I have not. That was during a time where I played a lot of PS2 games, but I missed out on that stuff. Like I didn't really collect, nor I was kind of a. I'm not gonna lie. I was that guy who kind of stuck to what I liked.
Yeah.
Like I'm big on sports games.
I was the same way.
I am, and I knew there was just. I'm trying to remember like what other. I can go through my collection, but it's at home. I don't have it here with me. But sports games was a big thing. I mean, I'm the guy who went through 3 PS2s. You know when they made the big. Remember the big block
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
internal? Well, I burnt 1, 2. I think I burnt a third one. Regardless, I know I went through 2 of them, and then I had to get a slim because it's external, the
Right.
power supply.
Right.
Like I put hours and hours. Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit,
Yeah.
Need for Speed Underground 2.
I play Crazy Taxi a lot on mine.
That's a good
Like
one. See,
Crazy
but
Taxi.
that's a game that I really missed out on. I am more of a. I'm not. That game's awesome, but I like more. Even though Need for Speed Underground 2 is not really realistic, but it's more of a. It's still realistic, more of a racing game kind
Right.
of thing in that regard. Need for Speed, A-Spec, stuff
Mhm.
like that. There's all kind of games that I played. So we're getting back to your
Yeah.
Colossus.
Did you play Shadow of the Colossus, Mouse?
I started. But again, I was that kid who had the GameCube.
yeah.
Oh, you're that guy.
I was the
and-
guy who had every Nintendo system but the GameCube because I got a PS2 instead.
Yeah, and come to find out, it's like one of the
Um,
greatest systems of all time.
I know, right?
Back
Missed out.
in the day when my mother was buying consoles. It was pick one
Yeah.
because you weren't getting both.
Right, exactly.
Well,
So I'm like, let's go with the GameCube because I know the GameCube and I know the characters and I'm not jumping.
Oh, they
To
got that
that.
Mario game. He got some water hoses. That's cool.
Dude, that's actually the
Sunshine.
first game I
Sunshine.
bought.
Yeah,
with
hell
that
yeah.
game.
Sunshine,
Sunshine.
right? I actually
Love it.
really like that game.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They're coming out with the HD remake for the Switch.
Oh wow.
Where did you get that source from?
I know it is.
No.
Not
Where
HD
did you
remake.
You
It's
did,
going on the virtual
did you
console.
find that on the ground
A lot
outside?
of people are freaking out.
Where did you see that?
Ask Uncle Bood.
Oh, I don't trust him.
I don't trust him.
I want that
He likes
cited
sharks. We
source.
don't trust him.
Yeah, we want a cited source.
Yeah.
Not just you
Okay.
typing
I don't
in
want
Google
none
and
of
hitting the button.
no fake news in my podcast.
Yeah.
No Donald Trump.
Anyway, back to Shadow of the Colossus. I didn't play it on PS2. I waited, and whenever I got my PS3, I got the Ico Shadow of Colossus.
Yeah, it was like it was
Set.
technically like a remake. It was all three.
It was
You had
HD
the-
remake.
You had the guy that can run around in the sand or something, right? That's the one you're talking about.
You're thinking of Journey.
And
that's-
it was ICO. Didn't they all come?
Ico Shadow of the Colossus was together, and then they had a 3 remake. It had Journey, Flow, and Flower.
But there was a I whatever you talking
Yeah,
about.
Ico Shadow of the Colossus HD
That was all together.
coupling. That's what I played it on, and it blew me away. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm
Awesome.
super excited for this remake of it. It's 16 boss fights and the ending. Like it's simple.
Yeah.
It's
Well, so you
simple.
climb them things, right? That's how
They're
it works.
huge. Yeah. They're basically to fight. You have to climb them to fight them. Basically,
interesting.
it's really cool because you got to figure out how to get on top of each one. You got to find their weak points because you can't just attack them anywhere. It's a lot more involved than what I make it out to sound.
No, that's,
It's cool.
I know of it. I do know of it. So
I suggest picking it up, GameFly it if you need to, because
I'll probably
it
put
doesn't
it
take
on-
long to beat.
yeah, I'll probably put it on GameFly. I'm just
It's only like
and
$40, I
and
think,
stream
too.
it or something like that. So.
It's awesome. And then going back to speaking of games that we kind of stuck to whatever we knew back in the day when they came out, the Bayonetas 1
Yeah.
and 2 got
I saw
announced
one
on
too.
Switch,
We switch, yeah.
and Bayonetta 3 got announced too. Whenever that may come out, I'm not assuming this
but
year.
They're gonna do 1 and 2 to probably hype it up,
Of course.
and then they'll
So,
move towards.
I missed the Bayonettas. They looked cool, but I wasn't a big hack and slash guy back then. But I bought them on Wii U and never played them. And
Oh, really?
so I'm excited to play them on Get off your phone.
Yeah, you're like not engaging.
Y'all two are talking.
Mate, you got to
Wait
be.
for you to
involved.
look
Get
at me.
off of your give me your phone.
No.
Give you the sign. I mean,
I'm just gonna All right.
Okay, yeah.
What do you
Go
think about
ahead.
Bayonetta? You like hack and
Bayonetta.
slash?
No, I don't like Bayonetta.
All right, cool.
Bayonetta. Smash Bros. Ruined Bayonetta for me.
Yeah, but you can't go off of that.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
You
That's
can't
dumb.
go off of
Yes,
that.
I can.
Bayonetta's a good game. It's not for me. See, I'm a type of person. I know it's a good game, but it's not for me. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
that's not my style.
See, I played the.
It's
I
too
never
like anime-ish. I'm not an anime-ish. That's weird because I just talk good about the other fighting game, and yet I'm going to talk bad about this. So that's really weird. how
different
that works.
styles though.
Yeah, it's two different things. It's
Anime has a bunch of different styles
like,
to
yeah,
it too.
all this like nonstop hitting, button pressing. That's not my style. So maybe.
See, I wasn't like that either till I played all the God of Wars and I loved all of them. So
Yeah, but I don't think God of War's like Bayonetta, in my opinion.
you don't think it's like that? The hack and slash, Devil May
No.
Cry kind of stuff.
It's more. I think it's
Do
more
you
of a.
even like God of War, Bill?
Yeah, I do like God of War. Yeah, it's more of a. I don't know. It would have to. We'd be for hours talking about this.
Oh, I know.
But yeah,
It's hard
more,
to limit.
To me, God of War is more of a brawler than a
Okay,
hack and slash.
I can see that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's different. And Devil May Cry is kind of the. It's weird. It's the happy median, kind of in between. It does a little bit of both.
Yep.
You know, kind of like what's the other one? Dark Riders. No,
Darksiders.
Darksiders. That's more of a brawler in my regards.
With Kratos.
Now it is. It's weird because they are hacking. They're all. That's my paper went over there, but it's all hack and slash. But there's different. To me, there's different types like brawlers, things like that.
Yep.
So, and we'll never relive brawlers like Street of Rage and things like that.
No, of
but,
course.
But it's the
Oh,
closest thing
Streets
to
of
that.
Rage.
So good, right?
Yeah.
Streets
Turtles in
of
Time,
Rage. Had that
all the
for
good
my
stuff.
Sega.
Oh, Turtles in Time
Side-scrolling
is-
brawlers.
Yeah, how did that not make it to the?
What?
I know. I'm waiting for a remake of that.
Yeah. We need to get Sega to step up to the plate, honestly. So-
Right?
Yeah,
Come on,
Sega's been
Sega.
dropping the ball.
I really want to get their little $40 console so I can play my old cartridges on it.
Yeah, I heard that it's not good.
I mean,
So-
Well,
Sega has to put out some quality.
I've been hearing bad
in
things
years.
about the Retron 5, to be honest. So it's that thing's $160.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I mean, I'm not gonna get that whenever I can, buy something else. So
That's right. I'm gonna go over this other one real quick because it baffles me that it's actually being made. Y'all saw the trailer for Detective Pikachu?
no, I don't know that. Well, I know who Pikachu is.
It's a
Stupid.
Pikachu voiced by Ryan Reynolds doing a scruff detective voice.
Wait, the guy who plays Deadpool?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know Ryan
does his
Reynolds was
voice.
voicing him.
I signed the petition online to get Danny DeVito to voice him,
That would have been awesome.
but he kind of sounds like Danny DeVito, so
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah.
gonna check it out. It looks like the stupidest, but I can't wait to enjoy it.
Yeah. Don't we love dumb stuff?
Hey,
honestly?
Pokemon,
I mean, it's
let's not
stupid, it's
put
dumb.
a Switch game like Coliseum or Exit Gale of Darkness onto a console.
The next,
But
they said they're completely
Don't
done.
wag your finger at
I'm
me.
wagging it. They
You
said they're
wagging it?
completely done with the
Finger
3DS, except for
Nice.
Detective Pikachu, and all the next ones are coming on the Switch.
Nice.
Mainline RPGs.
Really? So I better not have any more BS like I don't know, like little sprites running around on my screen. No,
Oh, it'll
I
still be
want-
sprites, but it'll be on the Switch.
I want.
I don't know what it's
I
going to be
want
like.
Skyward Sword type graphics to run around, and I have to aim the Pokeball to
Why
throw.
would you want that? Skyward Sword, like, it looked cool, but if you look at it now, the graphics are shit.
Ain't we over graphics by now? Like
I am over graphics.
it's all
look,
about
the point of
it's all about gameplay.
it's all about having fun. If I'm
That's
having
it.
fun playing a game,
That's right.
I don't care what it looks like.
And I always now it's old hat, but Minecraft was the start of all that, really, in my opinion. Like in this
Oh, to bring back
generation.
up the retro style,
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, they were. I mean, it's funny that now, like even my son now, he loves Cuphead. He wants
So
the
good.
Xbox One just for freaking
You
Cuphead.
can get a PC.
Yeah, but I ain't touching my PC. I mean, honestly, he don't need to know that, but you know what I mean. And we're lucky because of PC. We can go to Steam and download so many games for free. We don't even know what to do.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I know my
Yeah.
my library is quite
I
extensive.
love to be a true gamer in quotes. You know what I mean? I hate to say that because people get so like they automatically say I play Call of Duty, so like that's the only thing I can play. No, it's not the only thing I can play. I love video games. I play them because I love them.
Yeah.
So to take the time to do it. So
Of course.
here's a couple of them that y'all. Not that we don't have to talk much about them, but I figured I'd highlight.
I might have
them.
them on the list. Go ahead. Unless
Well,
I
you
missed
don't.
them.
You don't have the new UFC game.
I don't. You're right.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a sports game guy.
But I think I want to get it on GameFly because I want to beat the crap out of people. Like,
Of course.
I
It's fun.
I really want to see ain't nothing better than getting on top of somebody beating the crap out of them.
Sure.
So maybe I don't know how y'all feel about that, but
I mean, I haven't played one. I imagine they're fun though.
yeah, I think I've got one for like PS3. I think I have one.
The way
So-
I am with fighting games, and I'll take that as a fighter, even though
Yeah,
it's not
it
really
is.
a
It's a
fighter.
fighter.
I'll rent it and bring it to parties
Yeah,
and just be
Watch people
ridiculous
watch
on it.
people
Yeah.
beat the crap out of people. Yeah, and then we have Civilization coming out too. So right,
Oh,
that's what it says.
yeah.
Civilization. Then number 6, Rise of the Fall. So
yeah.
I'm a big. What are those games considered? I always forget.
RTS.
RTS. Yeah, I can't do it now, but when I get my new computer, I'm definitely gonna get something that's like that. I like Age of Empire. I have Age of Empire
Yep.
Part 2.
I grew up playing Age of Mythology.
Dude,
Love them.
I'm that guy who builds the wall around my whole city, and
Yep.
you ain't not coming in. I build walls and towers, walls
Yep.
and towers, walls and towers, and people
I
get so
don't like
pissed off.
RTS.
I love it.
I
I
love
love
them.
them.
I don't have.
I'm a
the
big fan of them.
attention span.
Warcraft 3,
Yeah,
so good.
Warcraft 3 is really good. I
Yeah.
missed out on that one. I got Part 2.
Mhm.
But overall, all those I'm just a now. What's bad about that is that I am what we call an average of those players. I have a couple friends that are what they call really, really good.
Yeah.
So by the time I build my my level 3 shack, they got a nuke like Age of
Oh,
Empire.
yeah.
Rise of,
I am
I
not-
have a Rise of Nations. No,
Mhm.
is that what it's called? Yeah, Rise of Nations. So my buddy Brandon, he'll come and I just got my I'm in Bronze Age and he's already in Nuclear Age and nuking me and stuff. He's like, Billy, are you ready? I was like, what are you talking about? Boom, 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 I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm
Damn
a very casual RTS
Yeah, I'm a very-
player.
yeah. I prefer
play
to
'em in
just
my spare time.
Play with 2 people, play against 2 computers,
Yep.
and just have fun with it. That's
Yep.
my biggest thing.
I'm there with you.
So that's kind of what I have there. If y'all have another one on the list there,
I have plenty more to
Go
go
ahead.
through, so
ahead.
we'll just keep on trucking through, I guess.
I wanted to see if you had this one.
Getting a
honestly.
list. Don't fuss.
Which
me.
one?
The Sea of Thieves. Was it on there?
It's not on there
Yeah,
because I
which
don't
is-
have an Xbox One.
Don't matter though. I mean, that's a game you have.
Have you seen?
I don't
the-
have a this. That's probably look. I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be top 5 game of the year. I mean,
It's
that's-
cool. It looks
it's gonna
cool. It
be-
looks fun.
If it is gonna be fun as I saw it, it's gonna be amazing. I like it.
Did you see that controller Xbox is putting out with it?
No, I didn't know about that.
It's a sexy controller.
That's
Put
awesome.
up a video. Whoever's Stewie, you editing it. Put up a picture of the controller. So it's purplish.
Oh, awesome.
One of the triggers is golden to look like a golden tooth. Only one of them. I think the right one.
That's awesome.
And there's a whole bunch of there's a skull on it with a bunch of blood looking stuff, and it all glows in the dark.
That's legit.
It looks cool.
Well,
man.
one thing that Xbox has really kicked the crap out of PS4 is controllers.
Oh yeah,
Hands down.
Definitely.
Like,
Colors,
far.
man. We talked about that. Not
Oh,
long
they
ago.
have such
Colors.
cool things.
this died.
I can hear you though.
You can still hear me?
I can hear you. You
So-
just can't hear us in the
Okay,
headset.
good. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good.
See one game. We
Yeah, you're right.
forgot.
I didn't have Sea of Thieves on it.
Digimon story, the
Yeah,
Cyber
that's-
Sleuth hack memory,
That's coming out. Like
19th, like
soon.
tomorrow.
Yeah. No, don't date the episode though.
Oh,
I
sorry.
don't care. Yeah, it's coming out
Uh,
like tomorrow.
But yeah, for somebody who pre-ordered the first Digimon game that came out in a long time, because everybody's like, the game's not gonna be good. I'm like, you know what? I love the Digimon games on PS2 and all, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm pre-ordering.
I
it.
have the PS2 one. I have a PS2
Really?
Digimon game. Yeah,
Haven't
it's
played
really
it yet.
Digimon World 3.
it's got to be something. I could take a picture and send it to you. I don't know what it is honestly, but it's PS1 actually. I have a Digimon
Oh
game
yeah.
PS1.
So I really enjoyed them. They were quote unquote they were different, but not at the same time. I just wanted the Black Agumon and Black Gabumon so I can get Black Omnimon.
Yeah, I don't know
Yes.
at all.
So,
That's a lot of mon
words.
It was actually really good. It was your typical JRPG. You had to do a lot of grinding, a lot of.
It's the number one word when I think of JRPG.
Yeah, that's it. Grinding's definitely
that's
one of
What's
those
really
things.
cool is you could have a team up to, I believe, 9 Digimon, and 3 of them fought together at once. And you
wow.
can get pretty much every Digimon, which is pretty cool. I bought the second one, haven't had a chance to play it yet, and Hacker, I'll get that one later.
Yep.
So it's definitely on my list because I'm
Well, I don't know that.
on the
If I see
ground.
any of them, I'll pick them up.
So really
Yeah,
good.
I never played any of them. So.
I've only had the one for PS1. So
Cool.
I think it's PS1.
Speaking of JRPGs that you have to grind a lot in, let's start talking about Ni no Kuni 2.
Ni no Kuni.
Ni no
Because I
Kuni.
feel like everybody, like, the first one kind of went under the radar, but
did.
everybody who played it loved it.
So good.
Right? It has such a strong following, and now I hear nobody talking about Ni no Kuni 2. And it looks so good.
Ni no Kuni 2, like you said, Wes, was very under the radar. I played it off of somebody's recommendation, my buddy Marty.
Oh, yeah.
And
He's good
he
with
was
them
like,
JRPGs.
Miles, you want something different? Try out this one, Ni no Kuni. So I rented it, played it, and I'm like, man, I need this game.
We talking
Yeah.
the Marty from
Yeah, the Marty.
The Marty. Okay.
Lammy, as he's called down here.
Yeah.
Or we call each other, which is weird. Marty and I used to work together.
Yep.
So I was like, man, this game's really good, but I don't feel like shelling out $60 or $50 or whatever it was at the time. Well, a couple months later, I look, it's on sale for $20. So my
That's when I
bud
bought it
picks
too.
it
It was
up.
20. Worth it.
It's a Studio Ghibli, and that
They
was
did the
actually
art for it and the music.
that was actually the first Studio Ghibli thing I watched and
really?
looked at. Yep.
You never watched? They play Kiki's Delivery Service every weekend on Cartoon Network growing up. You never saw it?
Never
Or My
saw
Neighbor
it.
Totoro?
I bought My Neighbor Totoro and another one off of Amazon just to try it because I heard so many great things about Studio Ghibli.
Spirited Away, maybe?
So
that's
My
my
Neighbor
favorite one.
Is that the
Totoro-
studio who does it? I guess.
Yes,
Yeah,
Studio
Studio
Ghibli
Ghibli.
is the name of the
Okay.
company.
Now, My Neighbor Totoro was kind of out there for me. Like
It's a nice little kids movie.
no, it is. It is freaky.
Which one's that one?
but-
That's the one with the big. I know
The
you've
big
seen him.
cat.
That big
Oh.
cat looking thing with the big old grin, and you have the cat bus.
And he has a umbrella.
He has an umbrella standing at the bus
I probably have
station.
saw it. Okay.
I know if you see the picture of him, you know who we talk
Yeah.
about.
I
Put
like-
a picture of Stewie of Totoro.
There we go.
It's a nice little kids film. Whenever I played through Ni no Kuni, I got a little ways in. I'm not finishing. I want to beat it
I have to grind
for
so
Ni no
much.
Kuni 2.
So this
but
is that's the Pokemon one.
yeah, the one that's
Yes.
kind of like Pokemon.
Okay.
The plot is
Now,
you play as this little guy.
What system is part 1 on?
PS3 only.
And that's the one that starts with a K. I'm sorry.
Ni no Kuni.
Kuni N-I-N-O
I see it.
K-U-N-I.
Ni no Kuni 2.
Okay.
The plot is simple. You are this little boy named Oliver. You live with your mom. Your mom gets killed. She like has a heart attack, saving your life from drowning or something like that.
Okay.
And you go into this depression as like you're 8 years old. And then all of a sudden, one of your toys comes to life, says, "Hey, I'm a fairy from this other world. There's a chance your mom might still be alive, and we also need your help saving our world. So come and help us out. We might
And-
get your mom back."
and that's
So
what
you're
it
like,
was.
"Cool, I'll do
you
it."
help
Let's
you
do
help
it.
me save my world, and I will help you get your mom back.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Not a bad trade off.
It's very heartwarming and sad, and
It is.
it's a really good game.
It is.
But the
It's-
second one, I want to beat the first one, but it takes place thousands of years after. You don't have to play the first
You
one.
wouldn't have to play the first one to play
But
the
You
second
don't have to play the
80
first one to
hours
play
of
this one.
gameplay.
Truthfully, I prefer the games to be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That way you can get into the series.
Well, it only helps the game because someone who's picking up for the first time, like me, I don't have to worry about playing the other one. I
Right.
can just pick it up and play.
But if you play the second one and really like it, you can always go pick up the first
Right,
one and play
exactly.
it after. I
Exactly.
agree with you.
Bill, you
And
have a PS3?
I'm excited for this
Nice.
one.
You don't want to know all the consoles I have.
I'm pretty sure you have a good majority of them.
Yeah, I have all the PlayStations.
Nice.
64, Super Nintendo, Sega Saturn now. So, yeah. I
Cool.
had a Sega Dreamcast, but it didn't work anymore. So, kind of upset about that. But it is what it is.
But yeah, I'm torn because I was thinking about upgrading my Ni no Kuni to not the full blown collector's edition.
Yeah, the
but
$150 one.
to the gold edition.
I upgraded to
where-
the premium one.
that way I can get all the
But
spiffy DLC.
It's a PlayStation
and-
exclusive.
Yes, it is.
Interesting.
Yes, it is.
Seemed like the Switch
PlayStation loves them JRPGs.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
what?
PlayStation runs the market on exclusive, of course, but
That's why I went with a PS4
Yeah.
instead of an
Well,
Xbox,
yeah.
just because the
all my
exclusives.
friends played PS4. So
The
that's
only
the
the
main
only
reason to get one
series that
now.
I miss is really Gears of War. From
Yeah, but I heard 4
Xbox
was,
One.
Yeah.
I could.
well, if they
always
had a good
play
Halo
through
in the
it on
last couple of
channel.
years, maybe it'd be worth it. But
Yeah.
Joe,
exactly.
Halo
I can-
5 wasn't
and
good.
The biggest problem I have with
It ain't no
Xbox
3.
One is
True that.
I don't need to. I don't need to buy one because I can get every exclusive on my PC.
Exactly.
So,
And I don't think it was better than Halo 5 wasn't better than Reach in my opinion.
3 and Reach were the prime.
See, you have to realize I'm talking about multiplayer.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that killed Halo 3, I hate to get off kind of topic, but whenever they made it to where you had to have the expansion to play certain game modes,
Right.
that killed Halo 3.
Yep.
Because I couldn't play my Big Team Game Hunter.
Yeah.
All I want to do is play SWAT.
Yeah. See, I like Big Team Game Hunter.
SWAT.
That's me.
My job is to get the truck and see if I can get the most kills and run people over.
Yep.
That's what I love to do.
And Griffball.
But-
I like
Yeah.
Griffball too.
Yeah, I love doing. We play capture the flag a lot because we'd get in the
Mhm.
truck and run all the way down and then come back. But getting back, sorry.
Anyway.
So what's
Speaking
your
of-
next game?
Well, speaking of getting in vehicles and doing whatever the fuck you want, Far Cry 5.
Far Cry freaking.
Love the third
5.
one. Fourth one was okay.
Prime was good.
So excited for this one.
Primal
Yeah.
was good.
I didn't play Primal.
I just bought part
I
2
am.
for PS3,
yeah.
so I have that. I love part 3. I think I bought part 4 also too. I'm not a big fan of Primal. That's not. I'm not
I
saying
haven't
it's
played it.
bad, but it's not my thing. I like guns. Far Cry needs guns. Period.
Well, you're gonna get plenty in this one.
Yeah, exactly. So
I love it.
Well, I have the collector's. I bought the collector's edition,
Ooh,
so I have the
cool.
statue with the dog.
Damn.
I'm gonna be unboxing it. And I'll have it
Boomer.
all. I run out of room because I have
He does. I've been to his game room.
I have the Call of Duty statue.
Hmm.
I have Overwatch, Soldier 76,
Ooh.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh,
Wildlands. So now I'm running out of room. I also have the Resident Evil house
what?
that I don't turn it on. But when you turn it on and you twirl it's a music box. I thought it was going to be a Bluetooth speaker, honestly, but it don't matter. It's what it is. I love it. When you turn it, it does the intro. Dun, 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 dun. It does that.
Oh, that's
It is
awesome.
by far, I don't I always make sure it's off because this is by far the suit.
Man, Billy, I'm gonna go to your house.
Yeah,
and
that's
maybe not
awesome,
realize
man.
I'm
I don't
wind
play
it up.
Resident Evil. Resident Evil's like that game's awesome. To me, it should have won more awards, but
Got best VR game and that's it.
yeah, it was awesome. I could.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
a
could
great game.
imagine. I would get a
So
heart attack
cool.
fall on the floor. So,
Don't watch our play.
but I'm sorry. Where were the game we're talking about?
Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5. So that's like my most anticipated game of this year.
It's
to be
one of mine
honest.
for sure.
Yeah,
I love cult stuff.
Yeah,
I love watching all the TV
hell
shows,
yeah.
the
I
documentaries,
can see
and all
where
that.
they really go because it's gonna be. You know how religion is with people and stuff like
it's
that.
gonna be. It's gonna. Well, I mean, I think it's gonna be as edgy as Wolfenstein is.
Yes,
About
but
Outlast.
Wolfenstein is technically. Like it's not in America,
Right.
When it's
Well,
in
the
America.
Wolfenstein 2 was.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Wolfenstein 2 set in
Or
America. They
Wolfenstein
have.
1 wasn't.
But it's in the future though, right?
The new.
It's actually in the past. It's in the
Oh.
60s.
Okay.
It's what
but-
happened if the Nazis would have won.
Yeah, you go to New York, you go to New Orleans, you go all across
Shut
the country.
up. You go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. Play
I know
Wolfenstein 2.
of the big
Okay,
building.
I want to.
First of all, play
Somehow
Wolfenstein 2 because it's freaking phenomenal. It's so good.
You kill all kind of people, and I don't know.
All kind of Nazis, all kind of KKK members. They have them in fully hooded outfits,
Yeah.
Scalping Nazis.
scalping Nazis. This one I think is gonna maybe even go over the line with the
I think
religious
it-
cult stuff, and I
I think
really
it
hope it
will.
does because I
'Cause-
want to see that.
Because 3 kind of went over the line, but not in ways that
Different ways.
different ways. But if they take that and put it into like
3
an American,
was so good.
3
man.
was good.
I
I
think
mean,
I
it's-
hunted
3 is so good.
everything you could in 3.
yeah.
and
What I did, I'll go and
everything.
make sure I get all my guns. I'm a big gun whore.
I go
So-
hunting all guns and hunting all my stuff so I can be fully
Yeah,
leveled up and then go tackle everything
I
else.
literally didn't get through half the story. But like,
Punch
not
a
even-
shark.
I had all my shit like before I started.
Me and Shark played a lot of 4, and
Yeah,
we
you
used
can do
to go-
multiplayer in the new one too.
Yeah.
We used to go raid. The
Hopefully you can do
encampments.
4, right? You'll be able to do 4. You
I think
think?
it's only 2.
Yeah, that's what's gonna.
But
suck,
you
so.
also get a NPC companion to
so
bring
2
with
and
you.
NPC companion.
You get the sniper chick. You could get the
I'm gonna have
dog.
the
I don't know
dog.
why you wouldn't get the dog
Yeah,
because that's the
dog.
best one.
Well, the
Same
dog
thing-
grabs the guns for you.
Exactly. We're talking about in a Metal Gear Solid 5. You get a companion. If you're not picking D-Dog, then I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Yeah.
He has an
doing
eye
nothing.
patch.
But we used to play 4 a lot, and he took off on me in a Jeep. And the way I played 3 is I'd load up a Jeep with C4, and I would just blare it through the camp, but I'd jump out right before and just blow it up in the middle, and it took out like half the people. And I'm like, Shark, you better come back. He's like, I'm not coming back. And I'm like, I have C4 on the Jeep, you better come back. And he's like, I'm not coming back. Boom. And I just said, your partner died. That's all I said.
He has left the game.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, so-
But yeah, no, I'm excited for Far Cry 5.
I'm super
Sounds gonna be
excited. I watched a little bit of videos. Nothing crazy. I mean, it's in my most games I'm going to buy this year.
Mhm.
I just can't wait. I just want to play.
I know.
it.
I
That's
just want
all
to play
is.
it. I just want to play it.
That's it. Yeah.
I know.
So
And
there's
what
only-
sucks is that Nino Kuni comes out 5 days before that one.
yeah, correct. So yeah,
And the bow.
And me, I'm a big.
I'm a big bow
I'm kind of
person.
glad I can space them out. There's only 3 games really this year. I'm going to buy for sure. So
I got like 7.
Oh, I have 14
Well,
things pre-ordered.
one of them is not.
One of
gonna
them's
come
a
out
pop.
this year.
So 13 games pre-ordered.
There you go.
What
Is the
pop?
Cuphead?
It is the Cuphead King Dice Pop.
Yeah.
I have the
Nice.
vinyl figures. I have Cuphead, Mugman, and the Devil.
I hope they're not bobbleheads, huh?
Yes.
Yes. I don't
They had
like-
the vinyl figures that you can get now that are not bobbleheads.
They do. Okay, good. Because my son
And
I'm
they
gonna
look, they don't have the eyes or anything. They look like them actually in the game.
I want him to not be because he can just grab it
Right.
if it's a thing. So
Get the vinyl figures then. That's probably what you
I
need to
don't
look
like.
for.
I buy them like I bought a Captain America, but it was free. So
Right.
I don't like. I hate Miles knows.
He's
I
pops.
hate pops that are bobbleheads.
Right.
I want them to be figures. Like I got the guy from Up.
Yeah.
Carl. He's awesome. He's my favorite. So,
Yeah. Well, then look into those vinyl figures for sure.
sure. But Far Cry.
Can't wait.
I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
We Happy Few is a weird one coming out too that I'm
What is
excited
that?
for.
We Happy Few's a horror game, man.
It is a horror game, so it's kind of like
well, for surely this scaredy cat's not playing it.
it's like a BioShock type
okay.
feel,
Oh,
or it's
man,
kind of this dystopian. It's
Is it-
like set in it looks like a Victorian English kind of thing.
Okay. Not underwater though, right?
No,
Okay.
you're in a little town or city.
Oh, BioShock.
It's like this total government control to the point where they control what emotions you get through
Wow.
pills.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen a movie like
So
that.
the richer people can afford to be happy more, while the poorer people can't afford it as much anymore, and they're just guards patrolling, wearing these happy masks that they just pop pills and they just throttle you.
That's crazy. That's interesting.
It's gonna look cool. It
like
looks cool.
Dishonored, kind of like Dishonored, huh? Not Dishonored.
I'm giving up on Dishonored too.
This
Um,
is it Dishonored?
I played the first one, didn't really care.
No,
for
not
it.
Dishonored. What's the one? Yeah, the one that has the mask.
That's
came with-
Dishonored.
Yeah, Dishonored. Yeah,
You can choose to go good or bad path. Kill everybody, don't kill nobody.
yeah.
That's
You have a
Dishonored.
sword and a crossbow. So,
Yes,
and a
that's
okay,
it.
yeah, Dishonored. Okay, I was about to say.
You
Yeah,
can
it kind of
dual
looks
wield
like
them.
Dishonored.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Kinda,
It's
yeah.
kind of because
You can
Dishonored's
dual
kind of
wield
like
them.
a
That's cool.
post-apocalyptic kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see more. They didn't really show off that much, but I'm excited to see more about it.
I watched PewDiePie, Markiplier. I don't remember which one.
Yeah,
but,
they all played it,
Played the alpha
Yeah.
for it, so which was good.
which looked interesting, and apparently that's just barely any of what's going to actually be in the game. It's not full price yet. I think it's like 40.
really.
And then we get to some really good remakes. We're getting Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, the first Donkey Kong game on the Switch. Get off your freaking phone.
Wait,
I'm
is it-
looking at a list of
Is that
games.
is that its own game though?
So Tropical Freeze was a game on Wii U where it's just kind of like a classic 2D Donkey Kong.
So for me, it'd be great because I never played that.
It'd be good for you.
Good.
If you like that classic 2D platforming Donkey Kong stuff.
Yeah, I do. I mean, like Donkey Kong Country, right?
Yeah, it plays just like that, except
it really
newer.
matters what my son's gonna want because mainly the big game is the Pokemon new game that they're gonna come
Of course.
out with. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna love it. That's what he really wants.
Yep.
So
Donkey Kong
Um,
Country.
But yeah, I recommend it if you haven't played it. It's actually really hard. Me and my
one?
girlfriend were playing through. It's 2-player co-op like the old one was.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Country?
Kong. It's actually
Okay.
really difficult. It's really
Really
good though.
bad? Okay.
It's a good challenge.
Oh,
We're also getting. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Tropical Freeze. No, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah,
I played the demo. a
It's
lot.
fun. The island freezes over or something like that. You got to go and beat it. It's Donkey Kong. You just play through the platforms.
A game we forgot, or I forgot, that me and Billy talked about in one of his videos. A Way Out.
Oh yeah, that's the
It's
one
on
with
my
the
list
the
here.
brothers who escaped prison, right?
Yeah, I
That
don't know.
looks
They're,
cool.
they're not brothers.
They're not. They're
Two
strangers.
guys that
Yeah.
meet.
Oh.
So what we were discussing is that it's crazy because it's only co-op
right, the whole game.
the whole game. So either you play. What's bad about that is you either play with a moron that you're going to be playing with, or someone. It's true. How many troll videos? I'm telling you, this game's going to be a big troll thing because people's going to come on, especially on YouTube. They're going to
Right.
come and they're going to mess with you and make you die.
It's
and stuff
either
like that.
going to be a super awesome cinematic story experience with your
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
or it's just going to be complete horseshit.
Yeah, and well, whenever me and Miles would play it together, it'd be fine.
Yeah, of
but
course.
if you play it and you try to pick up a random person, that's maybe something I do is just piss people off. That'd be kind of funny. But I don't want to do that because I'm against that. So, but it's still kind of
It's going to be interesting to see,
interesting to
when
see
it
what
comes
it's going
out.
to be. Now it's weird because really just them escaping from prison is only the beginning. Because I saw
Right.
when we were watching the trailer, we saw a good bit of footage. It was they go off into the world and stuff like that.
Right, because
So-
you get to go and see why they were in prison. They can go and reconcile, or
Yeah.
you can completely
Well,
skip their
What you were thinking
backstories.
about is the people who made that game is the two brothers or whatever. Made
I'm thinking of Brothers.
yeah, brothers. Yeah, exactly. That's the
That was a
people
good
who made the
game. So I'm probably going to really like A Way Out.
A Way Out. What about you, Miles? What do you think of the Way Out over there?
We
did
A Way
talk
Out.
about it,
Yeah, we
but-
did. What I think is really cool. It's different. I know a lot of people who are either gonna grab this game just to, or like me, they'll pick one game out of the year. And
Is it
buy
couch?
it.
Is it couch co-op?
No.
You
no.
sure?
Yeah, because we watched that interview with that guy.
Yeah, I think it's online only. See, that's
That
something
kinda
that
sucks.
sucks because it
Um,
should be couch co-op because then we can bring it here, we can play.
But the cool thing about online co-op is that you don't have to split a screen in half.
Yeah.
So, you know,
True, but you
it
have
has
like two
its- it has
games
its-
though.
yeah,
So
it has its downfalls.
Not unless you do the share. 'cause
Yeah, you could do the PS
you can
share.
a game.
that works. I've never tried
It
that.
does work.
So. Good.
You have to have a
Um,
really good internet connection.
yeah,
Really
so we
weird.
can't do it down
So
here.
pretty
No,
much,
definitely
we're
not.
screwed. Yeah.
Screw down here.
Get
Way
miles
Out's
on the roof
good.
and run around.
It looked different. It's a game I make GameFly with Billy.
Yeah,
and,
it's cool.
And play through.
That's what we need to do. We need to GameFly. Hopefully it bombs. We can pick it up like used for like $10.
right for like
Easy.
$5.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's another one that I saw? on
Well,
this
Metal Gear
list?
Survivor.
Oh,
Metal Gear Survivor.
No,
You're not getting it?
I don't
not
think
at
it's
all.
gonna be good, but I know of it. I mean, people talk about it. So.
Look, it's not Metal Gear if it doesn't have Kojima in it.
I didn't know who Kojima is, but
He's the
Is
guy
that-
who made Metal Gear.
oh yeah, he's not
and it's the
making it,
first one without him, and it looks like it just looks like
So
shit
they
to
just
me.
riding the name.
Exactly, and it's not like any other game. It's a co-op horde mode zombie survival.
That's all it is.
That's it. That's all it is. They're just riding on the coattails of Kojima's legacy. However, Death Stranding that Kojima's doing looks super weird. It's
Oh,
super
man.
interesting. I don't even
I'm
have that on this
definitely-
list because I know that's not coming out for years.
Yeah,
I
well.
definitely want to play that, but
It looks so weird.
This is interesting.
game?
Dark Souls 1 remaster.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Praise the sun.
Praise
Dark
the
Souls.
sun.
Yeah.
I haven't played the
Oh.
first one. I have the second one and the third one. I started playing
Is that
on
the hard
third one.
game?
Yeah, that's the hard
Yeah,
game.
I don't think you
No,
wouldn't
I'm
play
good.
through it, Billy.
I love them.
I can't get past the first guy. So
I was introduced to Dark Souls via Bloodborne.
Oh, yeah. Bloodborne's
No,
great.
I'm the one who introduced Shark to those
Oh,
games.
Really?
Yeah.
With as much as he loves them.
I actually through working through GameStop, and that was the
There's
job
two of
before I have now. Working there for years, and just hearing people play Dark Souls, and having a friend who's like, "Yeah, I've broken controllers playing Dark Souls," and
no, they cost $70. I'm not breaking no controls for nobody.
well, that
Controllers are expensive.
that's when you could buy the Afterglow when they were cheap and $20.
oh yeah,
and,
back
you
in
know,
maybe
PS3 and
days,
stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
and I was always like, man, I tried to. I was like, no, I can't. I really can't get into
I
it.
heard that's like the best one, too.
When I got mad whenever you kept dying and your overall health went down. Thought that was stupid. But when I played through Bloodborne and just
I didn't make it past the first hallway.
really, I played it through GameFly and I was like, man, this game's really interesting. And then what I like about it is that it doesn't give you
They got some sweet weapons on the game.
they do
Oh, hell yeah.
a difficulty mode. It's get good. That's just
Well,
learn the movements.
The game is all patience. If you just sit back, you watch, you observe what they
Yeah.
do, and then you just adapt to it. That's
Yeah.
the game.
I'm okay with having different difficulties
Yeah.
because I would love to play it. I want to play it and get involved into the story. That's the type of game that I want to be. But if I can't get past the first, couldn't get past up to the first bridge. So I was like, I just died. I died like 10 times. I'm like, no, I'm good. And I'm a decent gamer. And like you said, patience really not my virtue, but
I mean, in all honesty, man, that's a game I had to grind. Like that.
what's that new Shuhashu or whatever? What's that one? Remember the one that's on my wall that I remember we were looking at my list? It's a samurai guy. That one's hard
Neo?
ass too. Yeah, whatever. I can never say it right.
Neo's
That's
awesome.
Same thing with that damn.
It's very similar to Dark
same
Souls,
thing
but
with that damn
Neo's
game. I
awesome.
couldn't freaking play it because
I like Neo.
I did beat the
got stuck.
boss.
Me too. I got stuck.
What's bad is I was recording and I didn't beat the boss like 10 times. So I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to record this. And then I ended up beating him after I stopped recording. I was like,
Oh man. Let's see.
One coming out by Dark Souls, Code Vein. Have y'all seen that one?
No.
Where you're a vampire. They actually
looked
have a
cool.
story. It's done in an anime style.
Yeah.
You get an NPC companion. There's dozens of them apparently, and they all do different things to help you out through the
I can
mission.
fly it.
that's awesome.
You can sneak up behind people and choose to suck their blood to get stronger instead of killing them outright for experience. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
I'm excited. I think it's coming out this year. I'm not sure. It's a samurai game and it's the Ghost of something.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost
not
of
this year.
Tsushima, not.
Well, they
man.
don't have a release date yet, but I think it's gonna be next year. But yeah, open world done by Sucker Punch. So the people who did
Right?
Infamous and all is gonna be cool.
I
well,
love
like Days Gone
Infamous.
is not coming out the next year either. So.
Right.
Days
That's
Gone.
why I don't have it on this list.
Yeah.
Crackdown 3 I saw is coming out.
This
as
year,
a
though?
It's on the list of 2018 games.
Okay.
As a
There's-
fan
well,
of the
hey,
Crackdown games, man.
Look, I can't get enough Terry Crews. So you put more
Right?
Terry Crews in your game, I'll get more excited.
As a fan of Crackdown, I loved 1 and I bought 2 the first day it came out.
I played one a little bit. It was pretty fun. Not my type of
Just-
game, I don't think.
I just had so much fun with it. I'm kind of a little hurt I don't want to be able to play it on Xbox, but it's cool. It's one of those that's like, it's a bummer. Can't play it, but oh well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's talk about God of War.
Oh, please.
Well, most definitely.
Please. One of my most
Kratos with a
anticipated.
beard and it's pretty sick.
With a kid.
With a kid.
With an
his
axe.
Kid.
What happened? They say it definitely takes place, is the same Kratos, and it definitely takes place after all the other games. So what happened in that
Where
time?
is?
Oh, we don't know.
No,
So
they
we
said.
won't know.
Oh yeah, well, soon we'll know. Hopefully soon.
Well, when the game comes out, we'll know.
Yeah, hopefully it comes out soon. They say
Well,
June, but I don't know. They might
said
push it
first
back.
quarter, but they're probably gonna push it back. It's so that's interesting. Well, the whole father-son thing was a big deal. For
Oh
me.
yeah.
So and then what happened? Did he lose
What
everything?
happened?
Yeah. Did he just?
Where?
Yeah.
So he beat all those Greek and Roman gods. Now he's at the Norse gods. Are we going to see more?
Yeah, maybe Viking.
Are we going to
stuff,
see
or-
Egyptian stuff
Yeah.
later? Mayan
Didn't I
stuff?
see some way that
Japanese
they're continue
stuff?
after the Norse stuff and go into something else?
I would love them to do Egyptian. That's my favorite mythology. I would love to see him
Just
fight
go
Set.
across the world and beat the crap out
Well,
of
he has that
mythology.
big serpent thing that may be what he travels on.
Maybe. That
big
is
serpent
an
that talks.
actual god, though.
Well, I
of-
know,
of
like
Norse
they
mythology.
They were big on not talking about him though.
He's actually his name's the Nidhogg.
Yeah,
If you know that game,
they gave him but they didn't talk much about him.
they didn't talk about much of anything
They
yet.
didn't want to. Yeah, they didn't.
Like
really
they even
wanna
had
give
in
much away.
Game Informer, they had the big interview, but they didn't really talk too much
Yeah,
about
it just
it.
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I have it at my house. Yeah, but I'm. It's definitely a game I would like to buy, but it's not. I'm not. I won't be getting it. So.
I played all of them. I loved all of them. I can't wait for this
I
one.
played 1. I got stuck at 2. And I didn't continue any further.
Well, the crazy thing is, it goes back to PS2, right?
Yes.
The first God of War, and I remember
3 on PS, 2 on PS2, 2 on PS3, and then 2 on PSP.
Okay. Oh, the PSP one's actually supposed to be real. The first one on PS, all of them on PSP are supposed to be really good. Right?
Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus. Yeah, those were really good. Those are actually pretty good.
And it's cool to get different stories. And I like
Yes.
that they have exclusives for even those type of games.
Yes.
Because you have to make sure you want to buy that.
That's right. Very good. Can't wait for it. Real quick, we were talking about sports games earlier. You like Mario Tennis?
Yes, I do.
I
think-
love
think
Mario
that's gonna be-
Tennis.
It's going to be Switch, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Story mode in it.
Oh, that's
You
awesome.
get to play as Waluigi. That's all I could ask for. Can't ask for more than that.
That's I know you and Stu got pretty heavy into that for the Wii U.
Oh, we're
one.
gonna play it on the stream, and it is not gonna be pretty. There will be blood.
Okay.
There will be
You'll
blood.
hear it now.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be sure to be there.
Whenever the Wii U one came out, we actually played and we just volleyed back and forth for half an hour. Nobody scored a point on each other,
Wow.
and I was sweating. It was intense.
It was intense.
It was
bro.
intense.
The
I
spon-
won that
it's like
match, I
sponge meat.
believe.
It was
Yeah.
it was in a campground.
It was in my living
They should
room.
do
so yeah.
volleyball.
That
That would
was
be funny.
intense.
Like beach volleyball. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I
They
don't
had
see
that
why
in
they-
Super Mario Odyssey.
I don't see why they don't do like a whole sports thing of all that. Like do different games, mini golf.
They do. They have that on 3DS,
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
but
why
it's
on
gonna
Switch?
come on Switch.
Yeah, I mean,
you know
they
it's
need
gonna come.
need to make it happen.
I want a good full Mario Party, the way it used to be, not
I
the
know
new
what-
ones.
I
The
wanna-
way it used to
yeah,
be.
I want a good Mario Party.
I want to end friendships on Mario Party.
Yes, that's why I'm excited for Mario Tennis. I don't want to be friends with Stewie anymore.
Oh,
Let's go.
Cool.
We're no longer friends.
Yeah, not done.
Wesley versus Stewie.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
Money's on Wesley.
I have Detroit. I say this wrong. Detroit Beyond Human.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up
Yeah.
because Heavy Rain.
This game looks awesome.
Have you played any of the other ones they did?
I know. I played a
Indigo
little,
Prophecy,
I
Heavy
played-
Rain, and Beyond. Two Souls.
Beyond Two Souls
Until
was
Dawn's one
awesome.
too, isn't it?
Not
Oh.
done by them.
They tried to jump.
It's very.
on that.
It's similar gameplay and stuff.
That
though.
really
No,
solid.
but this one looks cool. I like the whole side. I love cyborg stuff.
Before I got my PS3.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Cyborg.
I know it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Before I got my
You didn't even make a
PS3,
face, Miles. What the hell? You don't know who Jean-Claude
my
Van Damme is?
roommate
I do.
had a PS3, and I had never heard of the game Heavy Rain. And he goes, "Hey, play this," and he just tossed me the controller.
Yeah.
I had no idea what to expect, and it's this awesome story about this serial killer,
Yeah.
and this dad trying to save his son from the serial killer, and it's really heart wrenching, and it's all action commands, kind of like a Telltale game.
Yeah.
It's very story driven. You play as all these different characters, and like I was like so emotional at the end of it. I bought a PlayStation 3 and the game so I can play it again. That's why I
awesome.
have a PS3 today.
That's awesome.
One of my favorite games of all time, and every game they have, I will play.
Well, this one seems serious. Like you.
Oh
could-
yeah.
There's like
It's
10
gonna be
different
serious.
ways to go. Like it could everything you do. Can
Well,
be,
Heavy Rain had like 15 different endings because every character can die, and if a character dies, the story continues.
that's awesome. Okay. Well,
And
I need
it's gonna be very similar with this one too.
That's cool.
It's gonna be the same way, I think.
But I played more of Beyond Two Souls more than anything. I love that game.
Yeah, it was
That game
good.
was awesome.
Willem Dafoe, Ellen Page,
Heck yeah.
it was good.
But
Ghosties,
Ghosties.
Ghosties. What's that? Like besties, but ghost.
Ghosties,
friends?
yeah, I guess. Well, no,
Was
they
your
weren't really
ghost best
friends.
friend?
I guess I don't know. It was weird.
It was. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh, no
either.
spoilers here. That's right. It's a non-spoiler
Spoiler free.
podcast.
Ready?
Stewie, please do a spoiler free. Bam, bam thing.
Bam, bam, clap. Move on to the next thing. No spoilers.
That's
Mega
right.
Man 11.
Mega Man
Oh,
11.
Mega Man 11. I can't wait for Mega Man 11. I
So this is
love it.
side-scrolling, brand new game.
Yes, it's just like all the other classic Mega Mans, 1 through 10. Side-scrolling, updated graphics, Mega Man 11, brand new. Can't wait. Love Mega Man. One of my favorites. I actually played through Mega Man 2 on our...
It's on all this. So it's on Nintendo Switch too.
Yes, and they are making a complete Legacy collection, Mega Man's 1 through 10 on the Switch before that.
Nice.
So you can play them all.
You would.
Well, they have the
that'd be
Mega Man
smart.
collections 1 and 2 on PS4 and Xbox One already.
I have it on. I actually bought. I was at
All
I
of
was
them but
at a
9,
meeting.
right? Don't they have one that has all of them but 9?
All but 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 through 4 and then 5 through 8.
I was at a meeting for my job, and
Okay.
I was in Baton Rouge, and me and my coworker stopped at a gas station to kind of. It was a 2.5 hour drive back, so to kind of refuel up, and honestly, to get
some
an
beef
energy
jerky?
drink, and energy drink and just a snack. And I was kind of browsing, and I kind of knew I was in a rough neighborhood when there was plexiglass on the gas
Yeah,
station. And as I was walking around, I saw this guy had some Xbox One, PS4 games all in a glass case, and I'm like, so man, like what kind of? And I just kind of, I don't know why I asked this question. I'm like, like how did you're not a main distributor, you're not, what happened? He said, well, I'll buy these games for my kid, and if you don't like them, I just sell them back. Sell them back so I get my money back for what I bought them for. And I was walking around, and my coworker's like, don't buy nothing. And I'm like, for one thing, tell me what to do, okay?
That,
And,
if you want Miles to do something, you tell him not to do it
That's
right
right,
away.
yeah.
And I'll do it. I'm sorry. She was like, and I'm looking, and there's Mega Man Legacy Collection Part 2. And I'm like, hey man, how much is this? He's like $15. And I'm
Whoa,
like,
yeah,
this
please.
is cheaper than
PS4,
GameStop.
right?
Yeah,
PS4. And I'm like, man, I can't pass this up.
no way.
So at the house, whatever Legacy Collection Part 2 is,
It's 4 through 8.
so that's what I have at home.
Cool. I have part 1.
So
'Cause
I'm
Mega
getting,
Man
I'm
2 is
getting
one of my
part
favorites.
1. I'm getting part 1 soon, so I can play. That's eventually what I'm gonna play through.
Oh, you are not gonna have a good time.
So
You are gonna get so mad. Can you stream that? Because I want to see you get mad at that. I
Yeah,
love
them
watching you
memes
playing
are hard as
Cuphead
hell.
right now.
watch out for our next episode of Cuphead. You're gonna hear me storm
Oh,
out.
I can't. I love it. I love
So,
it. I feed
drop
off of
the
it.
mic.
I
I
punched the
get
wall.
stronger as you
What?
rage more.
I punched the
Oh
wall.
my god, so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Like I stormed out. A scared cool kid. He jumped at the editing station, and I
I can get mad,
stormed
but I don't
out.
get that mad.
I don't get
It
that
was
mad.
bad.
Unless I'm talking about the Green Ranger, but that's something they don't
Fuck
know
him,
about.
right?
Yeah, fuck them Green
I'm
Ranger.
kidding. You're
Yeah.
cool.
We love you. No, we don't love you.
I love you, Jason. Right? Don't listen.
Blue Ranger forever.
Black Range is my favorite.
That's it.
I was in.
Zach is
in-
awesome.
Original Black Range.
Yeah.
Zach,
I was
because he
in. I
danced
was in
when he
your
fought.
2016 Wizard Comic Con.
What about
Okay.
Skull and Bones? What you think of that game?
Yeah.
What?
So you never heard of it?
No.
It's kind
The
of
people-
it
it's,
kind of gets pushed aside because of Sea of Thieves. Honestly,
I think it's way better than Sea of
I
Thieves.
think it will be better.
So it's
but in its own
made
right.
by Ubisoft Montreal, who
gosh.
did Black Flag.
Okay.
They take Black Flag,
Okay.
take out all the Assassin's Creed stuff.
Okay.
It's a
And
pirate
just have-
game.
and just have
It's
boats.
multiplayer.
Really?
Everybody who's a pirate in the Indian Sea, the ocean, you get to play with your friends. They each get different class boats to
Yeah,
raid
real.
and pillage.
Yep.
And you go against other teams of pirates.
So it's kind of like
collect loot and
Fortnite,
booty.
but in the Sea World.
Fortnite got an update with
Saw
a new
that.
city,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Oh, a new place to go.
new place to
Yeah,
go,
new map.
a whole new map.
All right, so your next game there, guys. I have one, but I don't want to say it until y'all
Say
go
it.
through your list.
Say it.
Spider-Man.
Listen, that's the one I was going to say next.
Yeah, that's-
Because I
I
think
mean-
that is my most anticipated
Yeah,
game.
me too.
That game.
Spider-Man's my favorite.
Okay.
And
And I try to not sit at my house and just get overly hyped for this game.
it's hard not to.
It is hard not to because I see it and I'm just sitting there. And
I
I'm sitting there and
know.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
Okay, let me just say this. They better have, because we live in a day and age where DLC is a thing. Okay, they better have all his damn costumes.
Yeah, of course
They're going to have tons of them.
They're gonna let you.
That's
they're gonna
my
have
main
loot
thing.
boxes. What are you talking about? You gotta have in-game currency.
I want to swing around the city in the Future
Microtransactions.
Foundation, costume, or any costume I want to freaking pick, because this is America.
Yeah.
Okay,
America.
See, I want to get Spider-Gwen's outfit. I think her outfit's
Spider-Gwen.
freaking cool with the hood and stuff. It's a cool
so and plus
outfit.
we're gonna have Miles Morales too in this
Yes,
one,
he
so it's
is.
pretty cool.
That is the
Yes,
African
he
American
is.
guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really stoked about it. I didn't know
Yes.
he was going to be in it until a little bit later. My biggest thing is two things. All they got to do, and I know it's going to sound weird, is it make it like Spider-Man 2, the movie game.
I want pizza delivery again.
Pizza.
But the
The
best is this is not based on a movie, so we can go into we can have every villain.
Mr. Negative
We can
is the
have-
main villain.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that was just a out of left field villain. He's so
Yeah.
cool.
But the point is we can do whatever we want.
Yes.
And
You
the
know?
coolest thing is that he has been Spider-Man for 7 or 8 years, so we don't have the origin story of him anymore trying to find his power. He got his powers.
Yeah, he's an adult.
People know Spider-Man.
Oh, in this game.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
good.
we can get some good villains and we can get some good powers.
Yeah,
out
it
of
doesn't. We don't have to worry. We know Uncle Ben.
We don't have to
died.
worry. Yeah, we don't have to
know
worry
all
about that.
And then he has his help.
Exactly.
It'd be cool if you could do co-op online with you and the other guy.
And Miles. Oh,
Break into Spider-Verse
my
stuff.
Gosh,
Co-op Spider-Verse.
That'd be freaking
I
awesome.
doubt it's gonna happen.
No,
They
but
announced
co-op,
one
even if
player.
it's co-op missions.
Listen,
though.
listen to us, Spider-Man Arkham. You
Yeah,
better
do
Spider Arkham.
Spider Arkham. You
Spider-
better
Arkham
have
Man.
multiplayer.
So, but even if you do
dude,
that,
did y'all see the other Marvel game? The Daredevil game?
No.
The first person Daredevil
Oh,
game?
shut up.
oh my god,
It's just black screen.
yeah. As I like the movie. No, I'm joking. But Spider-Man,
Get out. You're not welcome back on another podcast.
Yeah, you cannot come here again.
Get out the pub.
Get out.
Bye.
Bye. You just put it on his ear if y'all didn't notice. But yeah, Spider-Man is going to be.
Can't wait.
I'm
So
stoked.
I know they're over. It's a villain that's just overplayed. We see him all the time, but the Goblins are my favorite.
You're correct.
They're my favorite. They're my favorite villain
all,
of any.
all like 3 of them.
Yeah, of all comic books, I love the Goblins.
Oh wow. Okay, good.
And Norman is the mayor in this one.
Is
They
the
announced that
Iron, is
he's
he the Iron
Osborn's the
Patriot?
mayor. So if they
He
don't
might
have
be
no
the
Goblins, I'm gonna be mad.
He might be the Iron Patriot though.
Maybe, but we
but
need a Goblin.
they
He's
can
in
have
it, so
that-
we
they
know
can
the Goblins are gonna be there.
They can have the Hobgoblin though.
Yeah.
something.
Well, you got Green
Hobgoblin's my
Goblin,
favorite one of
Hobgoblin,
them.
and
So
Grey Goblin.
that's what I want. I just want them.
Well, there's 2 green.
I want
There's
Goblins.
technically 2 Green Goblins. Which is the
There's
son.
Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, and Grey Goblin, which is Norman's Green Goblin. His son.
He was Green Goblin too though. No, they were both Green
They were
Goblin.
both Green Goblin?
The Hobgoblin is the guy who was
It's a different guy.
He was married to I have to look it up. He was married to, you wouldn't know who he is. He's like just a business guy. You
Just a
wouldn't know.
dude.
He totally acts normal.
Yeah.
And then when now I am going off the mythology of the 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
Of course. Sorry, but
That was actually, I think it was pretty close
accurate
to
in
the
the comic book.
to the
Yeah, 'cause
comics.
Stan Lee was very involved in that.
Yes.
I don't know his name.
I don't know if it was exactly accurate. Probably not.
Well,
but
Stan Lee's in it at the end. The last episode is by far one of the greatest Spider-Man episodes. That's
Sure.
whenever they have Spider-Man from multiple universes.
Mhm.
And just so happened, one of them is just like this guy who plays Spider-Man as a movie guy, which is a big deal because he goes back and Spider-Man gets the web sling with Stan Lee on his back. But it'd be cool if they had the Iron Patriot. I like that. And even if they bring in Luke Cage and Iron Fist and the Panther from the Ultimate Spider-Man series.
Yep.
Interesting.
'Cause I watch
Roderick
all that,
Kingsley
What?
is the guy's name. The
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah, Hobgoblin. Yeah, there's multiple things, but the
Of course.
original Goblin is the father and son.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was Green Goblin because
And
he
then-
started doing drugs, went crazy,
Correct.
blamed Spider-Man for his father's death, found all his Green Goblin
Kind
stuff.
of like the movies. I hate to say it, but that's how. it works in
Then the
movies.
Grey Goblin was Harry Osborn's son.
That's how long. Yeah, that could be in a comic. I've never seen that in any type
That's
of
in
comics. I'm sure it's in the comics.
Some newer stuff.
when I read this back in when they had Mayday Parker. She was called. She was Spider-Man's daughter.
Yeah.
And she
Newer
fought
stuff.
the
Well,
Grey
one in the new
Goblin. Well, no,
cartoon-
not
I read-
because I read this back in middle school.
Well, when I read the Amazing Spider-Man series, I started at the 60s and went to the 90s.
So
Well, one of the new cartoons, Harry is Venom.
really,
Huh.
Yeah, he plays Venom. Well, it's like, and it's funny because he's making the glider stuff, and he ends up being Venom. But also, what's his name's Venom too. He's the only one that can control the suit. Is
Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock.
Flash.
Flash
No, it's
Thompson. Yeah.
Oh,
Serious.
right. He did become
He's
Venom,
the-
yes.
He's the only one that can control the Venom
Because
because I guess
they-
of his mental state.
No,
Yes.
because I read something on that. I read a comic book with him in it. He's like a U.S. special forces guy. They give him the suit, and the minute he completes the mission, they rip it off of him.
Well, in the cartoon, he can control it.
Well, yeah, that's how he can control it.
He has little
for-
rockets and stuff he shoots. He's really excited about it because he loves Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Flash Thompson, he loves Spider-Man.
Right.
He don't like Peter Parker, but he loves Spider-Man.
Right.
So,
Which kind of conflicts with the suit, which is interesting.
yeah. But he think he would know though.
I know,
But he
yeah.
doesn't. He doesn't know in the cartoon. So I watch all the Disney Spider-Man cartoons. They're
What,
all pretty good, as
what-
long as they're not like I love the Teen Titan, but not Teen Titan Go.
Yeah.
So 'cause
They were
Teen-
playing regular Teen Titans on TV
yeah,
today.
I DVR'd them all. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
that's
really
awesome.
good. So
Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
I'm so
Frisk,
excited.
Nathan Fisk is in it.
yeah,
He
we
just
know.
gets put in jail at the beginning of the game. That's how
Yeah.
the game starts. You put
But
him
they
in
talking
jail.
to him from jail. I
Right.
remember. Yeah.
He's gonna. I feel like he's still gonna play a huge part in the game.
Yeah, he is.
Of
He's the
course, he
Kingpin.
can't not.
Yeah, he's a kingpin.
Mr. Negative. We've had the Goblins. I think Rhino got announced or something like that. He's gonna
Okay.
be in it.
Like every other Spider-Man
Of
game.
course, he's got to be in it.
He's
As
like-
long as we have a hot Mysterio.
Yeah, I know Mysterio, but why is it
He's my favorite.
Hot
He
Mysterio?
just wants
Hot
to be
Mysterio
really good.
cameo is what the
Oh,
word I was trying to
okay.
say.
But they had the cool thing is, like I said, bringing back Spider-Man Part 2, they had Mysterio in that game.
And that was the best part of the
Yeah.
game. You punch him once in a grocery store. He
yeah,
dies.
he's gone. He's like, hey.
he's got a fishbowl on his head.
And it's true. Why not bring in some
Obscure
Venom.
stuff.
Bring some new stuff to the table.
Yes.
you
I
know?
want Toxin, man. The third generation of a symbiote.
Well, really, we haven't seen Sandman in a long time. I know he's an old villain, but we haven't seen really Sandman.
The only time we saw really Sandman in a game or
Was
a
in the
movie
movie
was
game. Was in the
terrible
movie.
shit.
Yeah.
So
they
But
could put Moon Knight. They could put
oh,
Dude.
so cool.
Cyril Sable can be in
look,
there.
in my opinion, the
Yeah.
most underrated
Cloak and
Spider-Man
Dagger would be
game-
cool
Cloak
in
and Dagger,
there.
They
The
could do
most
all that
underrated
stuff.
Spider-Man game was Web of Shadows.
It's good.
It was okay.
So good.
It's
I
hard to
loved
beat
it.
Part 2, the movie game, though.
Yep. Shattered Dimensions also was very hard to beat. That was a great game.
Like, I go by hours that I can put into a game because at the end of the day, I can just web sling forever.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. I'm hoping that it's as fun in this one.
Yeah, that's all we care about, you know. And then in part 3, they changed to some crap. It was horrible. But
Let's talk about good stuff.
Yeah,
Happy,
exactly.
happy things. Let's stay happy.
Yeah. So,
What you got next on the list, Wade?
I know you probably don't know this one. Project Octopath Traveler. It's a JRPG coming out by Tokyo RPG Factory. I'm super excited about on Switch. They have a demo for it right now. You could try out
on Switch
of 2 classes. You could be a warrior or a dancer.
No, nice.
That's how different this is.
But what's cool is that bard action.
Yeah, a little bit. You can play as like 10 or 12 different characters who each have their own individual stories. So you can play through the game 10 or 12 times and get different stories each time.
Yeah, so you get your money's worth right there, no matter.
Exactly. It's going to be cool, I think. So I'm excited for that one. This one, well, let's do that one last. We have 2 left.
Okay.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Going to be putting a lot of hours into that online. Can't wait.
We're not.
Prequel game.
We're
No?
We're not a big
No.
fan.
You're not big fans?
No.
Ah.
I'm not. I love Red Dead Redemption. I have part 1. I bought it a while back. Actually a couple weeks ago, and I've played it. I GameFlyed it back in the day, and I'm not against it. I love westerns, but it just wasn't for me. You know,
Okay.
I much rather play. I'm trying to think of another if I'm gonna go back and play something, I'd rather play Grand Theft Auto, Part 3, the original for PS2.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I didn't get into the story, you know. Me for open worlds, you know, I want to just be able to go around and interact, but still be able to feel like I'm doing something.
Sure.
If that makes sense. And not to say that game doesn't do that, but it's just I don't.
So I play The Witcher.
Yeah, The Witcher.
I feel like every step I take completely changes the direction the game's gonna go
correct,
in.
and you really not. Sometimes you don't do nothing.
I know.
You know, I hate to bring up
It's
Zelda,
crazy.
but sometimes you think you're gonna go over here, but you go over there.
Yep.
And you make your own story. I
That's
like
right.
to make, even in The Witcher, even though you're playing a character, you still make your own story.
Oh yeah.
Like I can just go around urban, and that's what I'm just chilling, you know, urban around, you know, and kind of like Far Cry. I hate to bring that up, but like Far Cry 3, I can go around and just kill animals all day if I want to. I don't ever need to do a quest. I can go kill. I can just go take bases until there's no more bases to take. You know, my favorite was to shoot sharks in the water.
I do agree that Red Dead 1 it was empty.
Yeah,
I'm really hoping
you know what I mean?
that
like
there wasn't aside from the main story stuff, there wasn't too much to
some
do.
funny things,
Except online, of course, they have all this stuff. But I'm hoping that changes in the second one.
Yeah, just make it where you know we can rustle cattle and earn money.
Yeah,
own your own land.
Yeah,
you know, own your own saloon. Have gunfights.
Oh, that's all I did online. All I did was I went to the first saloon I found and I just played blackjack for hours.
But instead of that,
that's all I did.
Your own saloon.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You get in-game currency to buy.
Start an economy.
You know what game did great for that? Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Not to bring up super old games.
Brotherhood was the first game I ever maxed out in online. I got level 50 in like a week or two. I loved it.
To have your own economy like that.
Yeah, seriously. Like what you could do is
I'm talking about the online. You're talking about the actual game. Yeah, in the actual game, you get your own economy.
You build up your villa. Yeah. And you bring in merchants, and you leave, and you go do your missions.
Yeah, like
you
this
come
guy
back.
farms, this guy takes care of your clothes or whatever.
And then what you could do is what's really cool. You could stimulate your quote unquote your own economy. Like you had paint merchants and weapons merchants, and you can go buy and reinvest into your own economy.
Just simple things like like these 3 guys take care of all your horses. You know, and go out and you sell.
Now you're thinking like an RTS.
Yeah, you could breed your horses, or you could breed even little. I hate to say even chickens, or you know. And I'm not saying don't have a great story. I want to have that, but make it where I can just waste. I love to waste time on dumb shit. That's just me.
So I play video games.
Yeah, that's what we do. You know, it's true though. You don't always. Don't get me wrong. I love to get engulfed with a story, but when the story's over,
I still want to do stuff. If
I'm
not done playing the game,
I want to own fucking 6 chickens, and I want to raise them and I want to name them all.
I keep on going back because it's the game I'm playing right now, and it's one of the best games I ever played. The Witcher. When I'm done with that story, I know I'm not gonna be done playing that game. There's so much more to do.
The other day I was running around. I was like. I did this quest where I ended up in the middle of nowhere. I love The Witcher. I do love it. So,
but I like Billy.
I can't stop talking about it.
I like a game where I don't remember what game it was, but a game where I can go shoot, kill, do missions, and whatever, and come back. But then it's its own game in an economy.
Yes. Yeah. It's like you have your own little town.
Yeah.
It don't matter, and you can start small, work big, have your own horse races or whatever. And Red Dead, the good thing about Red Dead, we're talking about people who make good games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Rockstar makes good games.
It's not like they made Grand Theft Auto, right?
Have you seen Grand Theft Auto online? All the content they're still pushing out for that?
So first of all, they made Grand Theft Auto 5, it was, right? What was the last one? Not
5.
online. 5. Then they made online.
which is a part of 5.
Yeah. Oh, but it was a whole separate game. You had to pay
Right.
full price for it, right?
I think it's just
heard
the
all the
online mode
DLC
on
was
5.
free.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a separate.
I was told. I think it was Peter who told me that all the DLC was free.
I haven't
for Grand
played,
Theft
so I'm
Auto
not
5.
sure, but I think it's just in 5.
And hats off to Rockstar because they're still that game is
They
still
just
popular.
released new, or they're about to release new content
That's still
for
popular on YouTube. It's still popular for
Well,
people to
I
play.
mean,
and-
the only thing you buy is the currency to buy stuff in game.
Yeah.
But you could still earn everything with in-game currency. You
Correct.
don't have to buy money.
Yes.
yeah, correct.
You have
And,
to buy money. You don't have to put money into your
you know,
You
your
don't have to.
wallet.
You don't have to buy a single shark card if you don't want.
Shark card. That's what it's called.
the thing for me is that's kind of one of my new videos I've been working on is microtransactions. So
Yeah.
look forward to that soon.
Oh,
It's a big deal. I did a lot of research. I watched a lot of videos. So, but that's my thing is I want to, even though I'm playing a character like I know we talk about The Witcher, but even though he has a name, it's me. It's Billkeyz, and he's my
Well,
guy. You know.
the thing about The Witcher is that it's so well written that Geralt is just this blank slate gray character, and you
Correct.
can make him say or do whatever
Whatever
you
wanna
want.
do. Exactly.
So it makes
Yeah.
it more personal to
And
how
I hate
you
to
want
say
to play
And I
it.
hate to say that Mass Effect did that too, but it was just
Mass Effect.
it was just oh my god, they talk for hours.
Yep.
I was like, dude, when are we gonna? And I'm not against talking, but there's like a fine road there of
Andromeda
talking.
just ruined the whole series.
And I'm not. First of all, the eye thing is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I know, right?
Like,
As far as the Mass Effect series, like I love RPGs and stuff like that. I love sci-fi. I played the first one, great RPG, loved it. I didn't get into the second one. And I heard that's like the best one,
You know
but I
what's
just
sad
didn't
is
get
that
into
it
it.
is.
Andromeda is one of the first ones I ever played. So
Really?
I
I'm
just
sorry.
yeah, it's and I'm not. I don't dislike it, but it's like talk.
Yeah.
They were just talking forever. I mean, I played on stream. I put in like 2 or 3 hours, and
Yeah,
I might have shot
watched
5
you.
people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
I talked to you on your stream.
just make it where I can go to that planet,
Do whatever I want.
do whatever
The
I want.
mining. I spent more time mining on Mass Effect 2 than anything
Yeah.
else.
Speaking of that open world, kind of go to planets, do whatever you want. Have y'all seen Beyond Good and Evil 2?
I know of that game.
I know Beyond Good and Evil.
Apparently, it's a universe, the size of a universe,
Okay.
open world game where there's no load time between planets, kind of like No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Yeah.
But it's
Oh, gosh.
procedurally generated full planets with tons of content on each
Awesome.
one. How are they going to do that though?
that-
How is that going to happen? There's no way that we
Well,
have the
how-
technology to cover that.
Not even that. I mean, they would have servers like Google. I mean, they'd have to have servers
I know.
like Google. They would have to
Like-
and nobody has Google money to just
Of
do
course
quick servers
not.
like that.
How are they going to do that in that game? I'm so worried about it. It looks
Yeah.
awesome. If you've seen the
Yeah.
trailer for that, it looks awesome, but I don't
Downloaded
see how
that
they're going to
game.
pull it off.
Yeah.
I downloaded Beyond Good and Evil 1. Is it really good? Should I play through
I have
it?
not played it, but I heard great things about it. I mean,
Yeah.
they had to be if they're making a second one with so
Yeah.
much ambition.
I mean, it's also like 15 years later.
Yes.
But
So I heard it was good. I want to play
anyway,
it.
back to the original topic, Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption.
And I'm
yes.
ready to
Part two.
switch. I got one more game I just want to quick touch on and then we'll be
Okay,
done.
I got one more Red Dead.
And this is
comment.
just go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go,
ahead.
Miles, go.
ahead.
Go Miles, go. That's my
Do
famous
it.
saying when I play games. I get
Where?
nervous and I run.
Call me Tom
Miles, go.
Cruise.
Help me Tom Cruise, Cuphead. Anyway,
are you-
Red Dead.
Are you on
what,
fire?
Huh?
Nothing. What? Sorry.
One of the things I had for Red Dead, man, I was playing through and I was riding my horse through the desert, and I'm like, okay,
I want to be able to
this
make them
is pretty
poop.
cool. But I got attacked by a mountain lion and my horse
Yeah,
died.
yeah.
So then I shot the mountain lion, and then of course I don't have no friggin' horse, so I
Are you
gotta
in the
run
middle of
back to
nowhere?
town. So as I'm running back to town, and as I'm about to step foot into the new town, another mountain lion gets me, and I traded it in the next day at GameStop.
I might have bought your copy
So,
because I just
But-
bought it.
Oh,
I just bought the PS3 version.
but I'm probably gonna go do the. I'll probably go do the God of War, like you said, the HD, just so I could play through them and play through the new
Yeah.
one.
They're really good. I enjoy them. I love
I still don't-
mythology.
I still don't think you need to play any of those to play this new one, though.
You don't.
Yeah.
But I'm big.
Really?
Like I'm a
No,
mythological
They're
nut.
gonna because what they're gonna do is they're gonna have a little story. Probably gonna brief you in that stuff. Not right at the beginning. They're probably gonna set you up where you're gonna play a little bit, and all of a sudden they're gonna be like, okay, this is what happens.
I would play at least
So-
1, 2, and 3 just because they're good games.
There are good games, yes.
Just because they're fun.
And who knows if the son dies because no one. They really didn't tell us that
Yeah.
yet. That would really suck.
Tearjerker. Tell you
Yeah.
that right now.
They need to. They
It's like
need
I'm
to
playing
not,
the-
he
I'm-
needs to not
But
die.
I mean, it's
you
also
know why?
his son. This son's also his second set of kids because then he loses his wife.
He
and
lost his
children.
wife. He's also But the point
That's
of
the
the matter
plot of the
is,
story.
the point of it is they need to keep him alive to make more games.
Ooh, what if he takes over for Kratos?
That's what I'm
after?
saying. Like, fucking 50 years later, after Kratos says, technically my father died. This is me. I'm the badass now. Here's my.
Or what if?
Are we gonna be as attached to it if it's not Kratos though? Because the whole story is Kratos'
You know,
journey.
be-
Well, the point is that's what this game should do, though. If the son stays alive, they should set that up.
Or they could also
To me,
do
God
a
of War is a
thing
good enough
where
game to do that, though.
They have Kratos, quote unquote, where it could be
He could be a god
his
himself.
son would take over as
I'm surprised he's never became a god.
a Kratos, but it's not him, like his real name, but he just goes by Kratos. So his father would die, but he would just assume the role.
I would actually rather him have a different name and be a different
I want him
person
to be his own
than
person.
say Kratos.
But
than
his
calling
dad
himself
would be a
Kratos.
god. Let's say his dad, he finally becomes the god,
He go-
and his dad can watch over him.
Of all the mythological deities and beliefs and stuff, Norwegian would be the one to have him be a warrior in Valhalla and become a god.
And then pass on to Issa. Honestly, come up with like a new weapon for his son. Something don't have to be something new.
Well,
Like the bow.
so this
Let him
is
become
well,
really
he
good
had
at the bow.
he had the dual
I hate to-
chains.
I hate to say Beyblade or something like that, but something sick.
Let it rip in the middle. It starts killing.
Beyblade.
There is a Beyblade that
yeah.
it's like you grab it and it's like a circle or something. They need to
Yeah, I know.
give him his own thing, even if he has that. Plus, he can throw it or something. I don't
It's
know.
gonna be whatever mythology they go with is gonna be relative to it.
Yeah.
The axe. Apparently, the axe plays a big story part in it.
Well, yeah. Well, he throws it and it comes back or something too. So.
It's like Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's made of the same material. Maybe
That's
he's
cool.
the only one worthy
But
of
my
wielding
thing
the
is,
axe.
don't pass on the same weapon. Pass on something that's built from that weapon. Like, okay, it broke.
It would shatter and
It
build
finally
something
shattered.
new.
Here's your next weapon that you use. You know. So
That's awesome. That'd be
yeah,
cool.
That'd be
if they
cool.
take this idea, by the way, y'all better. This is copyrighted. You owe us $1 million.
Yeah, Santa
So-
Monica.
That's it. Hashtag awesome. Okay.
Hashtag Team
So what's our
Billkeyz.
last game?
Last one, and this is just a quick question because I doubt it. I want to hear what y'all think. Y'all think Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out this year? Or do
No.
you think it's getting pushed
No.
back?
No.
I think it's getting pushed back too.
Yeah, I think it's getting
we're not
pushed back.
getting it this year.
No, we're definitely
But
not.
oh my
They showed us
gosh.
2 worlds. That's
the
it.
graphics, did you see? It looked just like
Hercules
the movie.
looked great. Toy Story looked awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But
Toy
we're
Story
not
also-
getting that game this year.
No.
It's going to get pushed back again,
They're
no
not
doubt.
ready. And the key to that game is to come out at the right time.
Yes. I think that as
right at Christmas.
Disney starts
No, it-
buying more things, they just wanted to add more and more stuff. I'm worried that they're going to get overzealous and start
I'm
adding
worried
more and
about
more
a Star
things.
Wars world.
The truth of the matter is, Disney's is super smart. They ain't gonna mess none of that up. They probably got people that get paid way too much money.
I'm
to
not
figure
worried
all
about
that
the
stuff.
Disney end. I'm worried about the Square Enix end.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But the good news, honestly, because look at EA and Disney and Star Wars. Disney stepped in and told them, "Hey, look, y'all doing something stupid. Y'all need to stop this."
Yeah,
So
well, we already talked about my Star Wars Battlefront 2 pre-order.
no, but I'm not saying it's good. Just to show you how Disney is, they stepped in and told them, "Stop doing this."
Look,
whatever. Y'all
I love the
doing."
Kingdom Hearts series.
Yeah.
I know that it's going to be worth the wait. I have my doubts.
Yeah, I think Disney. I'm kind of a fanboy, to be honest. But the point of the matter is I think Disney, they know the money they can make.
Sure.
So they they try their best. Not everything they get is a hit, but they try their best
Well,
to make it like
Like
that.
I said, I'm not worried about the Disney side.
Yeah.
It's the Square Enix side I'm worried about because we've been burned on a few games by them already.
Yeah, but I mean, they not.
Let's do a flashback to Final Fantasy 13.
I was about to say that hallway generator,
Yeah, but
hallway simulator.
first of all, it's 13. They made 13 of them. They got to eventually get bad.
Yeah, but 15 was awesome.
Yeah, the newest one that just came out.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh my god, the one with the car that doesn't.
Yeah, the Regalia.
Yeah,
It was
the
awesome.
white car. Yeah, that game is. I bought it brand new the other day for like $20.
Good.
Really?
It's a good game.
It's a good
I
game
got it on.
for you.
I got it
it's
on
good.
GameFly, but then I was like, I don't have the time to play this. So, but I bought it. I was going to keep it in my
It's a
collection.
good one.
It is.
Also put a lot of hours into 14, which is the
Oh,
MMO, the online
I
MMO.
remember that. You
Well,
were
my
talking about
favorites
that a
are
lot.
7 and I love 7. I love 10.
They see, I never beat one. I only ever start them. I'm really good at the first 10 hours. I've played every game, the first 10 hours of them, super well.
Yeah.
And then I just
Well,
kind of,
you ready for hear my Final Fantasy story?
yes.
Yes.
So I bought it. PlayStation 1.
Mhm.
So I get it. I start playing.
Which one, 7?
7. Final Fantasy 7. Not the greatest hit edition. They didn't have that back in my day.
Of course,
They just had
that's
Final
the
Fantasy
regular one.
7. Now I have the greatest hit edition. I think I lost the old one, so I bought it again. But
They're
whatever.
remaking that too, but we haven't heard anything about it in a
So
while.
I'm playing.
Chill.
First of all, you can press select, by the way, to see where the doors are.
Yes, you can.
Didn't know that. I learned that in life. So
It's a tough life lesson.
because I didn't know that, I didn't know how to get out of a door. Literally, I stopped. I got so mad. I didn't play for 3 months. So mad. I was like, I cannot.
Well-
And then I had to. No, I talked to myself. Whatever it is, what it is. I said, Billy, it's time to play this game. No matter what happens, you're gonna read every word,
Mhm.
and you're gonna play this stupid game. Because you don't stop getting mad. Let's go. So then I realized, and they didn't have internet back then. We didn't have that. We couldn't
course.
look up a walkthrough or nothing like that either. I think I bought the strategy guide. I'm gonna be honest. I think I have it. So I bought it and then I played it. Finally got to it. And when I got to the end of the bridge, I thought that was the end of the game. Lo and behold, that's just the beginning.
That's literally the prelogue.
Yeah, that's just
Prologue.
the beginning. And I was like, I'm so
It is a
excited.
huge game.
Yeah, I am ready to go. Like that, I
3
was
discs.
hooked ever since then. And I would farm. I ain't gonna lie, I played 2 different versions. Not 2 different versions, but I played one where I didn't cheat, and then I played one where I did cheat. I'm gonna be honest. I had the Game Shark, and I got Infinite Guild or whatever. So I wanted to buy everything. I'm gonna be honest. I beat it first like that, and then I went back and just messed around.
To be fair, like that game is good.
Yeah.
It's a great game actually. It's very substantial in the history of video games, especially in Western culture, getting those Japanese titles to America.
Was a big deal.
But
Plus, it was exclusive.
If you look at that game, it's very confusing to figure out where to go. So
Yeah.
I believe you that you couldn't get through a
I was
door.
pissed.
It's very confusing.
I'm telling you, the first 3 hallways, I couldn't get past the first 3 hallways.
It's very confusing.
Pissed.
The graphics are weird.
And the graphics were, because it goes from
Like,
polygons
you
to these
stand
great,
out.
to these great cinematic, like the cutscenes are amazing.
Yeah.
And you're like
The backgrounds look drawn to their set, but you're not, so you don't know what you can interact with. You can't. It's confusing.
when I call her Pam, but when I met Pam for the first time, she falls in the flowers or whatever. I'm like,
Aerith or Eris.
yeah, she's Pam in my thing. So, but it's really interesting. And
You name all your people after your wife.
I name all the characters were somebody in the game, like somebody I knew.
Oh, that's sweet.
Like Cloud was Billkeyz. Pam was the girl that died by Sephiroth. I didn't know she was gonna die.
Spoiler.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God, it's
Yeah, I know. I'm joking. I'm joking. Go watch the movie if you're not gonna play the game.
No offense, but if y'all don't know that by now,
Watch Advent Children.
You need to not be a part of video games at all.
Sephiroth.
So, but
Great theme.
and then like I think Joe, he was the guy with the big gun. Rusty was a guy. Jacob was the dog, the cat, whatever it was, cat,
Red
lion,
13.
whatever. Yeah, Red 13. Popcorn was he was my bird I had, my grandpa's bird.
Popcorn.
So he was the big fluffy guy with the little chichuri on his back. That guy.
Kate Sith's awesome.
Yeah, great. He's really good. Him and the vampire dude is beast.
Valentine, yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot what I named him. But
yeah, no, completely kind of off topic where Square Enix kind of screws you on games. You talk about the door. I spent a year and a half on Kingdom Hearts 1 trying to beat.
Well, let me guess.
Jafar.
It was a boss.
Yes.
It was an aquatic boss.
Yes.
Her name was Ursula.
Yes.
No way.
Dude.
A year and a half?
A year and a half.
year and a half.
I loved whenever he got on, and I got on Discord or Twitch or whatever we were
It's like
talking on,
PS2,
and he's
right?
like, I'm like,
PS3.
Okay.
he did the remake, and I'm like, Miles,
Oh, okay.
what you playing tonight? He goes, Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, yes, because I know it'd be just 20 minutes of him yelling, raging, and then getting off.
So what made me quit the longest, I was very unaware that the wind power, and because I don't read games, I just and I did not I go with if I'm good at it, if I know if I've mastered a certain combo to get me through a game, I'll just use it.
You will
Sure.
spam the X button if needed.
Oh,
Use what works.
Well, when I realized when I went, because I cheated, I went to look up a walkthrough. Hell yeah! When I got stuck on the 20th time, they said, well, use wind to upgrade to do a shield,
Okay.
and you have to hit her in the back of the neck.
Back of the neck, getting that Nate.
Okay.
You got to climb or something?
Do like
No,
Attack
you
on Titan.
swim.
You swim.
But what's stupid? Sorry.
That's loud.
Sorry, Stewie. Is like she has lightning.
Yes.
And it would follow you.
Yep.
Wherever you went. So sometimes when I was trying to swim to her, couldn't get near her. So one time, I was playing. I think Wes was on the Discord, and I beat her,
No
yeah.
way.
and I freaked
It was a good day.
out. And then all of a sudden,
was
my
like-
game froze.
Oh, it didn't count?
Didn't save.
Oh,
So you know what? I turned it off, didn't touch it for 6 months.
That was a good day.
Shoo, Lord.
Yeah, I'm getting off, and I just got off of Discord.
You were
Like, I was done. Like, I don't know what I went do. I think I went play Dark Souls to calm down.
Yeah, I think the only games I get, and I don't really get mad. I think those ones that we talk about, Bloodborne and Dark Souls, and that's just.
But when I finally beat Ursula, I screamed so loud. Then I flew through everybody else. Then I got to the last boss, and it took me another 6 months to beat
I
him.
never had a problem with the last boss.
Oh my
Jafar?
God.
The
Jafar?
room before the last boss is the hardest part of that entire game.
I beat that. I flew through that.
Hmm.
Okay. When I got to the last boss, I'm like, okay, I beat him. Boom. Second stage. Okay, a little bit harder. Okay, the third part was ridiculous. When I beat him on the third part, I'm like, I got this. Space battle part. I call it the
That
space
is the
battle.
easiest part of the entire game.
You,
I didn't even get hit.
I thought I was gonna die, and then I probably would have cracked the disc. Like that, I just was
Wow,
so
that's
angry.
crazy.
But then also with JRPGs with Kingdom Hearts, you have to grind.
Yes.
Have to.
That one not
kinda
as
like
much.
Final Fantasy 7.
I don't find you need
that,
to grind as much as the other ones though.
but like
on
Final
that
Fantasy
Kingdom
7,
Hearts.
I didn't know what that was back then. I didn't. Like this is like what other game that other now I knew how to play like Warcraft 2 and stuff, but I didn't know that's probably was one of my first ever RPGs. I didn't know you had to kind of run in a circle, and kill 100 freaking worms to like that damn snake that you had to
Yes.
get a chocobo.
Yep. The level 30 snake when you're like level 5, 10.
Dude, that's the first thing you really encounter.
Yep.
Because you get to the chocobo farm and they have that snake in
In
the
the
water,
swamp.
and you got to get a chocobo to run past him.
And if
Yeah.
you don't, you're just gonna get bodied.
Yeah, he kills you.
you
Then
can't win.
Yeah, the only time I beat him is when I cheated and I got I was infinite law.
Now if you go back, he's super easy.
yeah, when I'm level 100, he's nothing. I'm like, I sneeze on him, he's done. That's it.
Dead.
He died. So
Cool guys.
See, what else?
That's
There's
it.
nothing
That's it.
else.
We're half an hour over.
Half an hour. Dang.
Yeah. It's fine though. We don't really have a time limit on this. It's just
No,
talking
it's
about
just-
fun stuff.
it's just us listening to Miles' beautiful voice.
I think that's what we're gonna call it for today though.
That sounds good.
I think that's what we're gonna
Alright,
call
bro.
the podcast
Awesome.
today. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Thank you very much. for having
Thanks
me.
for
One
having
question
us.
before we leave. Billy, what's your most anticipated game of 2018?
The Spider-Man game.
Spider-Man.
Honestly, I mean, if I had to pick one, that I'm buying it. But I think that and like Far Cry 5. Those are my two.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man for you too? I'm gonna have to say Spider-Man too. I think I'm the most excited for that one. I love
If they do a
Spider-Man.
midnight
I
release,
hate to kind of
think
be
I'm going.
somewhat of a fanboy, but I would love to see what they're going to do with Call of Duty, honestly. But we don't know that yet. So
Not sure yet. I'm also really excited for you said Far Cry 5 and God of War.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mega Man 11.
that's gonna be interesting. All new bosses, everything.
Yeah, it's all different, all
Be
different
Grass
moves and
Man all
stuff.
that
Can't wait.
It's gonna be
Grass Man,
interesting.
They've had him.
Dirty Rug Man,
They gotta
Dirty
have
Rug
some,
Man.
like,
He was in 6.
Plumber Man,
Wallpaper
Plumber
Man.
Yeah, wallpaper. They gotta have-
Yeah.
I just can't wait to see. You know, they should have a thing where two people get in, like they have a contest where two people get to invent them. So
Since the second game, it has been like that.
oh, cool, awesome.
They've had fan, and the
Good.
fans get to name them.
Good.
and
Should
stuff.
have a girl bad guy. That'd be interesting.
There it was. In Mega Man 8 was the first Splash Woman.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
I know a little bit about Mega Man.
Yes, that you do.
If you have any questions, we didn't have any questions after the last podcast, but if you have any questions, comments, we'll read them on the podcast next time. We'll answer them. Just leave them down below. Mouse,
But yeah.
Billy, thank y'all again.
problem, thank you.
Don't forget before we do the outro. Don't forget, guys, go show Billy some love.
Yes,
all the ones
definitely.
that do listen to his Billkeyz. We'll tag him in it.
Yeah, we'll have it. It'll be in the it'll be down there.
We'll put them in the
description.
in the
Yeah, we'll put 'em,
description. stuff.
I'm also
guys-
in their channel things too. So
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, we
Put
want
on-
questions. Let us know
Yeah.
what your anticipated most games are, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Because even if we have to kind of talk a little bit on these topics in our next podcast,
That's fine. It's gonna be about. I think it depends what the next topic's gonna be. Let's say that if I really like Monster Hunter, that's what it'll be. If not, me, Dre, Meej Shark, and Stewie are just gonna sit down and do a 4 to 5 hour Zelda podcast
Dear God.
because we
Oh,
can't
gracious.
talk about it for less than that.
Yeah, I understand.
Also put on that bell notification. That way, if we do put out a video, same
know.
thing with Billy, it'll automatically let you know because YouTube, the way they're doing it now is if you don't put a bell notification, you won't get a notification that we push out new content for
That's right.
y'all.
Yep.
if we go live,
um,
any of that stuff.
And we love doing what we do. We love you guys. So definitely, we got the best fans in the world.
That's it.
So definitely, like I said, go show Billy some love. Don't forget, we're also part of a bigger entity called Team Billkeyz. But check us out. We're part of local Bayou people that'll do any kind of gaming, art, really. Come check us out,
And go watch Alpha M lose his shit at Cuphead.
That's it.
please.
The cup end.
That's
Tom
the
Cruise.
Cuphead.
please.
Tom Cruise. How about Tom
Tom
Cruise?
Tom Cruise
Tom
was
Cruise.
episode 1, and you'll hear me storm out. I think it's episode 9.
Yeah, it's coming
Storm
up.
out.
Little spoiler. Oh no,
Spoiler.
You know, so yeah,
All
I'm
right.
not good at Cuphead.
Nope, but it's fun to watch them. I'm Captain Wedley. Thank you for coming to the pub. Insert outro here because I don't know what I'm going to say yet.
Stewie, be sure to
Shark
do the
out.
bell.
I think is what he said.
Mercy. Be sure to do the loud bell notification when I say do the bell notification.
Ding dong.